What is up, everyone? OG over here from Player Essence. Welcome to another PE Live. Let me go ahead and turn that down. What's good, everyone? How's everybody doing today? All right, how's everybody doing today? Shout outs. I wanted to start up a little bit earlier than before, so I did cut the music at around 6 minutes or so. So thank you to everybody who's already here, and we'll get more people as we go on for the night. So shout outs to the 50+ people that are here. I want to thank everybody for that. Let's see. I'm going to talk about Ninja news just for a bit, and then we'll kind of get into some of the core topics. So starting off, guys, I just want to say we have a lot of different stuff going on with the Nintendo Switch lately. Like, it's been pretty crazy to see all the different games being announced. Not that I didn't know that this was going to happen, because this type of stuff always happens with like any system that's doing well. So it's just one of those things where I knew it was going to happen. But at the same time, it's just cool to actually see it in motion, because so many people are like, well, where's Resident Evil? Where's Resident Evil? Where's more Resident Evil for the Switch? And I was like, you guys are not patient. Like, they're going to release them one at a time. Like, they're not going to release every single Resident Evil game in the first year of the Switch or whatever. You know, like, just let them, do it. They're going to do it. So, so we did get some announcements. So we'll talk about those, guys. I am going to edit a couple different things here because I have the sounds on some of the volume sounds and stuff like that are a little bit lower for notifications. So we're going to go ahead and boost those up a bit. In the meantime, go ahead and give me, if you guys want me to say hi to you guys, just go ahead and let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat, say what's up, and I'll make sure to give my shout outs to each and every single one of you guys here while I do adjust some of the sounds here just because I don't want it to be too low when we do get a notification. So let me go ahead and get that done. All right, there we go. And yep, this one's a little bit low too. All right, and the last one is this one. All right, and there. All right, perfect. All right, so how's it going to everybody here? Thank you guys for coming out to the stream today. Do appreciate that. All right, Quantum L, what's good? Let me start up from the top here. Jonathan, what's good, man? How's it going today? Dumb Guy Gaming, shout out to that Lead Ninja Dumb Guy Gaming. Good to see you here. Hovalatos, what's up, man? How's it going? Lonzo Vines, what's good, man? How's it going? Jeffrey Augustine, what's up, man? How's it going? Elite Ninja, party, man. Shout outs, man. Playing My Hero One's Justice, yeah, man. Shout outs. I thought I was gonna get a review copy. I don't think I'm gonna get a review copy. The game is out and I still haven't received anything. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna go to the store and buy it. Caesar, what's up, Caesar? J2 Blue, what's good? How's it going? Jonathan, what's up? Okay, I already said what's up to Jonathan. Okay, double what's ups. Blue Bolt, shout outs to that Lead Ninja Blue Bolt. Good to see you here, man. 7 months. Shout outs to the long-term support as well, of course. Let's see here. Paul T, what's up, Paul T? Good to see you here, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate you being here, man. Elite Ninja Paul T. He's over there on Patreon as well, so shout outs, man. Let's see here. Tyler, what's up, man? Washing dishes and watching PE Live. Good times. Absolutely. I actually watch a lot of my YouTube content creators and stuff like when I'm doing dishes. Or I'll watch like Twitch. I'll watch like a lot of Twitch games and stuff like that. What's up, Go? How's it going, man? Go816. Good to see you here, man. Good to see you here. Once again. Anybody else want to say shout outs? I think we just got the same people. So anybody that's, if you're watching, you want me to give you a shout out, be more than happy to do so. Just go ahead and say hi. I'd be more than happy. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys here. So don't be shy. Exceller, Elixir. Shout outs, man. I probably said your name wrong multiple times. Shout outs. Let's see here. It's every day's TGIF. To be honest, like I said, guys, my week's been absolutely trash. It's been garbo, but I always have fun whenever I talk to you guys. That's when the week becomes fun. But yeah, my week and my summer and pretty much this whole 2018, it's been great with you guys, but my personal life and just my life in general has been garbo. It's been absolutely garbage. But I will say once again, working for you guys and making videos is a dream job come true. Being able to work out of my house is amazing, so I can't sit here and complain too much. Everybody has rough stretches in their life. I'm not going to sit here and say everything's perfect because it's not. Everybody has rough stretches, but I'm alive, right? So I'm alive and I got you guys, so that's keeping me going right now, man. Let's see here. Dawson, what's good? Dawson, how's it going, man? Derek Williams, what's good? How's it going? Is it Isosori? Isosori, what's good, man? How's it going? Good to see you here. Be More Kuma, once again. How's it going, my boy? Odalius, how's it going? Take Your Heart, what's up, man? T-Will, what's good, man? How's it going? Shout out to T-Will. Haven't seen your name here. So good to see you here, man. Tether Gaming, what's up, man? Arranging the office, all right, man. Shout outs to Friday. Although I am gonna have pizza tonight, so my day is gonna get much better. As soon as, like I said, as streaming, I had a lot of work to do, guys. I had a lot of stuff, like I said, outside of. I mean, I got you guys 2 videos for today, like I always do, and then of course our live streams. But in between that time period, I mean, I went to the gym and everything. I just got back a little bit ago, but like just like a lot of phone calls, like a lot of other stuff that I got to do. It's just it's garbo, man. It's garbo. Nothing else I can say, but it's garbo. Nothing else but garbo. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. This won't last forever. I think 2019 is going to be a lot better year personally for me. For the channel, things are going okay. Hopefully YouTube fixes itself by 2019 so we can get back to the views and what we had before, like in 2017, by the end of 2017. So hopefully YouTube fixes itself, you know, by the end of this year. Maybe they get things out because Twitch is coming out swinging. Did you guys see all the upgrades Twitch is getting? They're looking to take out YouTube. I mean, like, it's insane. Twitch is really upping their game. Multiple multi-stream broadcasts where you can have 3 people on one screen. You guys can all kind of party up and go into a live stream together. You can have you can see ban history. with like, so like basically mods, like people that are in your chat, right, can see the person's ban history. You can see how many times they've been timed out. Like Twitch is taking it to the next level when it comes to live streaming. So you guys know I'm going to be on Twitch a lot more. So YouTube better up their game, man. I'm telling you, Twitch might be the real competitor. They need to fix YouTube. They need to fix it. They need to fix it ASAP. All right. What's up, PB? How's it going? M. Williams, good to see you here as well. What's up, man? Yeah, it's just a temporary phase, J2 Blue. It's not forever. It's just a temporary type of deal, man. It's just a temporary type of deal, man. Temporary deal. It'll be fixed. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully I'll get everything situated by, you know, by the end of this year, early next year. Everything will be situated. And I can just go back to just living normally. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Wait till next month. Oh yeah, shoutouts. Yeah, definitely. We're gonna be streaming more on Twitch, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and link my Twitch channel. Pretty much right now we're doing gameplay on Twitch. So we're just doing gameplay on Twitch. But it's going to be more, like, it's going to be more stuff. Give me 1 second, guys. Somebody rang my doorbell. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, guys, what is up? We are back. So, I think it's very telling. I think I just told people that I was gonna go buy the game for My Hero One's Justice, right? Apparently, I no longer have to buy My Hero One's Justice on the PS4 or the Nintendo Switch, because Bandai Namco just sent me both of them. So, looks like I won't be buying My Hero One's Justice on PS4 or Xbox One, or sorry, or PS4. I'm pretty sure I put Xbox. I wanted the Xbox One version. I'm almost positive that I said did I say that I wanted the PS4 version? But either way, they sent me the PS4 version and they sent me the Switch version of My Hero One's Justice. I think I don't know why they sent it so late, but they're here. They came here, got both of them. So there you go. Shout outs to Bandai Namco. Thank you for that. I'll get started on my review right away. Here, yeah, they said, here's my review copy. Embargo is October 24th. It's the 26th. So yeah, so this embargo means nothing. They also sent me some stuff on the game itself as well. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, My Hero One's Justice. I'll be playing both of these for you guys. Maybe we'll do some comparisons between the PS4 and the Switch version of the game. So shout outs, I'll be doing that tonight. Maybe we'll stream on Twitch tonight, huh? Maybe we hit some goals, some streaming on some Twitch tonight. I gotta eat some pizza, then we can stream. But shout outs to Bandai Namco. Thank you. That's why I was kind of weird. I was like, why haven't I got a review copy? Because Bandai Namco always sends me review copies. Like, they'll send me, like, they'll always send, like, they love my channel. Bandai Namco absolutely loves my channel, and all, like, the anime stuff that I do. So, like, they really started loving my channel, like, when they saw my my Naruto stuff, you know. They're like, oh man, like, this guy's awesome. So they usually always send me stuff. So I was wondering, I was like, man, I mean, I don't know what happened. Maybe something happened, because they sent me Ni no Kuni. They sent me, like, the special edition of Ni no Kuni as well. And I didn't even ask for that, and they sent me that. they reached out to me, so shout outs, man. All right, yeah, exactly. I'm actually pretty hyped right now that I got both of them. I thought I'd only get one, but they actually sent both. So shout outs there. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Yes, Bandai Namco definitely. They've always liked my channel. That's why I thought maybe I think I just requested the copy too late. I mean, I requested it earlier in the month, so maybe I should have. Maybe I would have got it earlier. I'm not really sure, or maybe it's because they didn't want people. I mean, I'm not even sure what's going on, to be honest. But anyway, either way, it's really cool. Got both games. Definitely gonna be playing those tonight. So shout outs, man. Shout outs. YouTube is dying. I don't know if it's dying, but it's definitely they need to fix themselves. I know that. All right, so let's see here. Shout outs to Miragawa Link. How's it going? Paid Enthusiast. How's it going? KG Reacts. How's it going? I saw Tales of Julio here. Shout outs to Tales of Julio. Shout outs to my boy. Good to see you here, man. Good to see you here, man. Let's see here. T-Dude once again. Not the Xbox version. Yeah, I thought I was gonna get the X because so I can play it on my Xbox One X and all that. But I mean, I have a PS4 Pro too, so I mean, I don't think it really matters. And it's not even, to be honest, it's not even PS4 Pro. Oh, it is PS4 Pro enhanced. Never mind. So I mean, there are some PS4 Pro enhancements. So maybe it's like 4K or whatever. So I mean, I just don't like streaming from from PS4 Pro is not as good as streaming from Xbox One. So I would have rather had it on my Xbox One X, but that's fine. My PS4 Pro is right here. We'll check it out. But I'm gonna probably be playing a lot on the. I'll probably be playing a lot on the Switch anyway. So there you go. Awesome stuff. Wave Symphony, how's it going? Yeah, I'll stream those. I'll stream them. I'll definitely stream them. I'm doing good, Paid Enthusiast. How you doing today, man? Yeah, I hope there's some growth. I don't know what's happening with YouTube, guys, but you know, like I said, Markiplier said it best. I mean, there's definitely some problems like with the whole Google Plus and channels. Like it was so weird what happened to my channel, man. I mean, the demonetization. Like I said, I never recovered from that demonetization of my channel, so it is what it is, man. All right, so let's go ahead. I mean, like I've never recovered when it comes to like back to the view counts that we had beforehand and all of that stuff. Even though we have a bigger subscriber base than we did back then, it's never came back. I don't think people are even getting aren't even getting my videos in their subscription feed, because YouTube's weird algorithm. But hey, it is what it is. We'll continue to grow. We'll continue to get better. It's not like I'm going to stop doing this or anytime soon. You know what I'm saying? Or so it's not like the channel's like completely failing and like we're like on our last breadcrumb or something like that. Nah, we good. But yeah, man. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get into some of the core content, shall we? What's up, Fireblast? How you doing, man? All right, so we got some announcements for Resident Evil. Pretty big stuff here, guys. And then we're going to talk about some of the other Resident Evil games, if those can come over, because I know a lot of you guys have questions on that. So Resident Evil 0, which is a prequel. Then you have Resident Evil, the original Resident Evil, coming to Switch, and then you also have Resident Evil 4. And these are probably all of the remake or the remastered or remakes, guys. However you want to, it's going to obviously be kind of like remade. Resident Evil, the original Resident Evil, and all of that were with better graphics and all that. Those came out on like PS3 and all that. So it's going to be remade. It's going to be those ones, not the blocky, pixelated PS1 version of Resident Evil. So yeah, it's definitely going to be those. So those are coming over. Capcom announced it today. They're coming in 2019. I would guess that it's probably going to be early 2019. I don't think it's going to be too late into the year, but then again, I mean, I could be wrong. But Capcom usually announces things when it comes to Switch and their ports. They usually announce things close to the time period that it's going to come out, unless it's like some part of like Nintendo Direct or something like that. So if they announce it at the end of this year, it's probably going to be coming out early next year. So I would guess January, February, or March, one of those 3 months. I know Resident Evil 2 Remake is coming out, January, so maybe it's after that. I'm not really sure. But either way, Resident Evil 4, for those who don't know, is one of my favorite games of all time. It's one of my favorite games of all time. It's absolutely phenomenal. It looks great. Like Resident Evil 4 is just amazing. Like there's nothing, there's the tank controls, but there's really nothing. When I played it, I was like, this is like the best game that I've ever played. So I'm going to buy Resident Evil 4 again. And I've never beat the original Resident Evil by myself all the way through. Me and my friend have beat it when I was younger, when we went to go play it. Like I've beat it there, but we both passed off, and like he was better at the game than me. So like he would take on some parts, I would do other parts, and like he would get mad at me when I die and stuff. So so to beat it by myself, that'd be good. Resident Evil 0, once again, still haven't beat that yet. Need to beat that. So I'm gonna probably get all 3 of them. Just because I'm always a big fan of Resident Evil, and I think I need to get a Capcom contact. So I mean, like I need to probably get like review codes for that stuff. So I just need to get a Capcom contact because I don't really have anybody that I talk to there, and I need to. But anyway, yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. So let's see here. Did I know people were complaining about this coming to Switch? Well, a lot of people were actually really happy too. So once again, it's a yin and a yang. People complain about everything, and then there's also people that are really happy. I think at the end of the day, more people are happy that it's coming than not. So yeah, Killer 7 was Killer 7. Well, that's something else. We'll talk about that later. That's not Resident Evil. If you guys have anything else to say on Resident Evil coming to the Switch, let me know. I'll be more than happy to read off your comments. Just tag me at Player Essence, or hashtag Player Essence, and I'll see your comment and I can read it off. If it's about Resident Evil, like the franchise Resident Evil, or if you have questions, Resident Evil Switch, or just Resident Evil in general. So we just kind of keep it on topic, so we're not talking about a bunch of other things. Always great to meet at Player Essence. But okay, shoutouts. Okay, he's talking to somebody else. Let's see here. J2 Blue says, I actually never played any of the mainline RE games. I just started playing RE Revelations this year. Wow, that's interesting. Usually people have played at least some of the RE mainline games. Yeah, like RE mainline games are really good. Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil... I don't like Resident Evil 3 that much. But, you know, some people like it. Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil 4 is absolutely amazing. Resident Evil 5 is really good. Resident Evil 6, I don't like too much, but some people like it. Resident Evil 7, I can't believe they went into first person, but hey, it is what it is. I'm not so sure about that game, but whatever. And Resident Evil 2 Remake is probably going to be the best Resident Evil game ever made. Resident Evil 2 Remake is shaping up to be literally like the best Resident Evil game ever made, or one of the best Resident Evil games ever made, ever made. So I'm really looking forward to Resident Evil 2 Remake, and maybe I'm a little biased because Leon S. Kennedy is my favorite Resident Evil protagonist or character. Leon S. Kennedy is my favorite, so because Resident Evil 4 is my favorite Resident Evil. Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 5 are like right about tied, you know, in terms of like my favorite. But I'm going to just go ahead and give it to Resident Evil 4. But they're pretty much right there. I really like Resident Evil 5 though. Resident Evil 5 is really good. Let's see here. Player, since there's no info yet, do you think Resident Evil 4 will have Joy-Con compatibility? Yeah, if you've noticed with the Resident Evil games on any Nintendo system, so dating back to, like, let's say Resident Evil 4, remember the Wii edition of that game? It had pointer controls. And then also, if you remember Resident Evil Revelations 1 and 2 on the Switch, those were actually the best versions of the game, in my opinion, because they had really good implementation of the pointer controls. And also Joy-Con HD Rumble. It's fantastic. Resident Evil Revelations on the Switch is the best. It's the best version on the Switch because of the HD Rumble, because you can do like motion if you want to. You have pointer controls. It's fantastic. It's absolutely great. So yeah, if you haven't played Resident Evil Revelations 1 on the Switch, that is the best Revelations game. I think it's better than 2. Revelations 2 is just like, it's just kind of weird. It's still good, and it looks graphically, it looks better. Resident Evil Revelations 1 is not as graphically as advanced, so the frame rate is a little bit more stable and everything. But yeah, if you haven't played Resident Evil Revelations 1, definitely check that out. But yeah, the motion controls and the pointer aiming and all that stuff were really good. The HD Rumble in that game is fantastic. Like, it's really good, you know, in that game. So I recommend it, and I think that, yeah, I think they're going to put in some pointer controls and HD Rumble. They're going to make sure they soup them up just like they did Resident Evil Revelations 1 and 2. At least that's what I think. It's not a fact, but that's just what I think, you know. Let's see here. K19 says no Resident Evil 6 love. That game, LOL, that game is trash. Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's very good, but hey, it is what it is. Let's see here. Dawson31 says, plus, I'm gonna get Resident Evil 4 since I've never played it and I've heard great things from that game. Yeah, it's really good. Although it's dated. I'll be honest, it's dated. Like, it has something called tank controls where like you don't move freely like around. Like, if you've played Resident Evil 6, for example, that game has more free movement. Or if you've played really most, you know, third-person shooters, you can at least move and shoot at the same time. Resident Evil 4, you cannot. Resident Evil 5, you cannot either. So that's the one thing, if you haven't, like, that's the one thing that is jarring, especially in today's day. Back then, it was somewhat jarring, but it wasn't, like, people have never, like, I had never played a game like that. Like, you really needed to focus on shooting. So it was just different. But yeah, I would say it is dated by today's terms when it comes to the controls. So be prepared for that. All right. Triforce J says, plus, RE hype, love the series. Absolutely. Resident Evil's always been one of my favorite series out there. It's been really good. They've had a long run. A lot of people don't understand, like, especially when you start talking about like Nintendo and other franchises, people don't understand how hard it is to keep a franchise relevant. Like, they think that it's so easy to keep Zelda and Mario and Resident Evil and all these franchises that have been around for 20 years, like, and still sell. Like, people think that it's easy to do that just because they have brand power, but it's actually not. Like, it's hard. Like, think about how many franchises have died out that were popular and have died out literally within the generation. You know what I'm saying? Look at Little Big Planet. I mean, look at so many other games that were like, look at Killzone. Killzone, like, literally died it died on the spot with Shadowfall. Like, it's not easy to do, to, you know, like, and look how long it took God of War to come back, you know, because Ascension was just not very good. Like, it's hard to keep franchises relevant for a long period of time, and Resident Evil has been able to do that. So shout outs to Resident Evil. It's been a fantastic run, fantastic franchise. I've literally like grown up with Resident Evil, you know, since I was a kid. I've noticed since I was a kid, it was great back then. It's still great now at this point. They're still making solid Resident Evil games even at this point. So that's it's not easy to do, like I said, because you've got developers that probably were barely born or were so tiny when the game first come out, and like now they're in charge of it now. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been 20 years. So it's like you've got like families born into this. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. So yeah. Let's see here. Skip It Production says players OJ Paw Patrol for the win. All right, man. Shout outs. Let's see here. Any other thing to do with Resident Evil? All right. Kimpachi says players RE games are not action games. It's survival horror. Those controls are a must for the genre. That's false. Resident Evil is definitely not a survival horror. At least not Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 5. Those games are definitely more of an action type of game, especially Resident Evil 5. I'm not sure if you've played Resident Evil 5, but those are definitely a little bit more of action-y. I wouldn't call them survival horror, to be honest. Just because you're stocked full of ammo. Like Resident Evil 4 gives you a ton of ammo. Resident Evil 5 gives you a ton of ammo. You're very capable of destroying large waves of enemy. There's really not much survival to it. There's plenty of health in both of those games. I mean, yeah, you can bump up the difficulty, makes it harder, you know, where you can die in like one hit and stuff. But I wouldn't call those survival horror, really. I would call maybe the beginning ones that, yeah. But Resident Evil 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 you can call that. Maybe 7. But Revelations, no. Resident Evil 2, no, not really. So I would say 4, 5, 6, Revelations 1 and Revelations 2 aren't really survival horror games, to be honest. But Resident Evil 4 and 5 are definitely more action games. You have to remember, survival is like, what do you do to actually survive? Like, what is the, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is the, like, usually you're handicapped with survival horror games. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta run away, or there's like some type of thing that you gotta do. But like Resident Evil 4 and 5, you're like a complete like, you know what I'm saying, like Navy SEAL, man. Like, you're amazing. You can suplex tons of people. You have all these different types of guns. You can upgrade a bunch of things. Like, there's levels on, like, you can just mow through people. I mean, Resident Evil 5, it's like action. It's daytime. You're shooting on turrets. I mean, like, what? I don't know what you're talking about, survival. What is survival horror when you're on turrets? You're on the back of cars driving through Africa, shooting down people on freaking turrets with Chris Redfield. You're punching boulders. You freaking punch a boulder by yourself. I don't see how that's survival when you're punching boulders, shooting on turrets, like shooting rocket launchers, just doing all sorts of stuff. So shout outs, man. Caesar, if you're having lag with the live stream, all you got to do is refresh the stream, and you shouldn't have any type of, or that should help fix the lag if there is lag. So yeah. Player, since I never played Resident Evil 4, is it challenging? It can be challenging if you want it to be. There's multiple difficulty levels. I think at this point, if you've played it and you're not used to the tank controls, it's going to be challenging for you. Yeah, even on normal, you're going to get hit, you're going to get knocked down, you're going to get blown up with dynamite. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge for you. Yeah, because it's a game. Like, I remember when I first played it, I died multiple times. You're probably going to get chainsawed. You're going to get your head cut off. You know, because you're not used to tank controls and stuff like that. So yeah, I think even on the normal difficulty, you're going to find it a challenge because of the controls. You're going to find it a challenge because you can't move and shoot at the same time. So you're going to try to shoot somebody. Somebody's going to come at you from right here, grab you. Somebody's going to chainsaw your head off. You know what I mean? It's something. You're definitely going to die. You're going to have a little bit of a challenge. You can play it on harder modes too. Like, the professional difficulty is no joke. It's like one hit and you're dead, you know? So yeah. So that's the problem. They Call of Duty RE. Well, that's fine if they want to Call of Duty RE, but I mean, you know, it's not a survival horror. You're saying that it's a survival horror, and it's not really a survival horror anymore. Unless like Resident Evil 7 is. That's a survival horror, but each game isn't really survival horror anymore. That's all I was saying. Like, personally for me, I like I don't really like Call of Duty. I like Resident Evil 4, and I like the changes that they made to Resident Evil, because I think Resident Evil 4 was the perfect mix of taking some of those aspects, but really more of an action game. but making it more fun to play, making it to where like you get ammo, you kick people, suplex people. It was fun. It was fun. And then, but it still had that level of desperation and kind of like spookiness and, you know, zombies, or not really zombies, but like, you know, people coming at you in ways, you know, so there's still some stuff in there, you know, some little jump scares here and there. Resident Evil 5, I agree with you. They kind of Call of Dutied out Resident Evil 5 a bit, but Resident Evil 5 was still super fun to play. Still super fun. Yo! My boy Avedon with the Toby Blaster! I need to put the text bigger. I know I need to put the text bigger. I said I was going to do that, and it didn't. I changed it a bit, but the font still didn't do a good enough job. All right, so shout outs to Avedon with the $15 Toby Blaster donation. And he says, I'm able to help out a little tonight. That's actually a lot, my boy. Donated a $10 eShop card to the village. Oh, dude, Avedon, we can't. Oh, no, I should have let you know about this, guys. I can't buy eShop cards. I can't buy eShop cards. He said games are expensive, so I hope this helps. The other $5 is for the pizza. It's on me. Right now, guys, my eShop, I can't buy an eShop card. I have to wait. I'm talking to somebody from Amazon on mid-November-ish, late November-ish. So I'm all eShop card out. I cannot buy an eShop card at all. Shout outs though. We'll definitely get that though. We can hold on to it, and then when I get everything situated with my account with eShop cards, then we can get back to that. But thank you, Avedon, for the $15 Toby Blaster donation. I really do appreciate that, and hopefully I can get everything situated with my account, because like I said, they think that I'm an eShop smuggler, and every time that I try to buy a card, it just won't let me. And like I said, half of the stuff on there is locked. So yeah. But shout outs, thank you so much, Avedon. I do appreciate that, man. Do appreciate that. Hold up. Am I gonna sneeze? Am I gonna sneeze? I sneezed. Oh man, I sneezed. All right, so let's keep it going here with some Resident Evil love. If you guys have something that you want to say about Resident Evil, let me know. Tag me at Player Essence, hashtag Player Essence. This is the Player Essence PE Cross Nintendo. This is the best one-man crew podcast ever. Even though it's not really a podcast, my brother told me that. He's like, hey, you know, you're not really doing podcasts, or you know that, right? And I was like, all right, so let's see here. Let's move on to the next comment here. Did you like Code Veronica? I thought I liked Code Veronica. I played it. I never beat all of it all the way through, although I've seen Let's Plays of it and seen the endings and all that. But yeah, I think it's okay. It's not bad. It's not my favorite, but it's not bad. Let's see here. T-Dude says, in my honest opinion, I think Resident Evil Revelations for the Switch was an excellent port of the 3DS original. Yeah, it was actually really good. Fireblast Gaming says, OJ, expected RE4 to come eventually. RE1 and 0 is cool. I'll give it a try. Yeah, they're kind of different, but it's still cool. Let's see here. That's okay. That's what we already went over that. Let's see. RE is an example of how hard it is to keep a franchise relevant. Yeah, it is. I mean, definitely. Definitely. Let's see here. Which RE is the scariest or creepiest? J2 Blue, that's interesting, because I think depending on what RE fan you talk to, each one of them will tell you something different. I think RE1 is definitely really creepy. I think RE Code Veronica is creepy as well. So yeah, I think those are just super, super creepy. I know I was scared as hell of Code Veronica. Like, I was just really scared of Code. There was just certain things in Code Veronica that just really kind of scared me. But like Resident Evil 1, it also depends when you play them and how old you were. When I played Resident Evil 1, I was, what year did that game come out? 96? Resident Evil 1? 95? Or something like that? I don't remember. But anyway, I wasn't that old. I was like 10 or something like that, you know? So I was scared as hell. So I was really scared. Whereas like when I played like Resident Evil Code Veronica, I was in high school, you know, when I played Code Veronica. So it was creepy, but it wasn't as bad. Like, I just remember Resident Evil 1 just being scared as hell. So yeah, but it just depends, because like I said, it depends on what age you were, you know what I'm saying? I think that's also the thing too. All right, so when we get in that Red Dead stream, yeah, we're getting the Red Dead stream, guys, probably this weekend. I'm gonna go pick it up, but yeah, we're getting the Red Dead stream this weekend. I got a stream, like I said, if you just came in, Bandai Namco just sent me a package of some games. So yeah, shout outs to Bandai Namco once again. If you just joined during the podcast or during the stream, let's go. Hold up, guys. Let me go answer my door. And I had a package just sitting right there, and it was My Hero One's Justice for the PlayStation 4 and also the Nintendo Switch. So once again, shout outs to Bandai Namco. So we're gonna definitely be streaming this, and then we're also gonna be streaming. I gotta go to Best Buy and pick up Red Dead. I gotta go buy. I'll probably buy it tonight, then go pick it up tomorrow morning. So yeah. Let's see here. Like I said, if you guys are having any problems with the stream, if it's buffering or lagging, please hit the refresh, and then you can also lower the resolution too. Let's see here. Yo, OJ, I'm hyped for Resident Evil 4. Shout out to Mega Quino. Absolutely. Let's see here. I'm so old that I remember thinking RE was a ripoff of Alone in the Dark. I learned to love the series over the years. Yeah, it's definitely. Let's see here. Who's the better RE female protagonist? Claire Redfield or Jill Valentine? To be honest, I really like Jill Valentine, but I know there's a lot of people that like Claire Redfield more. But I'm a Jill Valentine type of guy, so I like Jill, especially her. Oh man, her in Resident Evil Revelations. Man. Her in Revelations and Jill in Resident Evil 5. Oof. I'm definitely more of a Jill. More of a Jill guy. Now her in Resident Evil, 1, meh. But Jill later on in the series, she's amazing. So yeah, I'm a Jill guy. Let's see here. Let's see here. Which game is a nice starting point for Resident Evil? Alex A says, to be honest, it's really more of eras, right? So if you want the old school era of Resident Evil, it's always good. You can start off with Resident Evil 0. Like, you want to play old school, like a modern one, like that's kind of like as modern graphics, but then old school at the same time, play Resident Evil 0. That's a great place to start out. However, remember, Resident Evil is split into different eras, and gameplay is vastly different between Resident Evil games. So you can play Resident Evil 0, you can start out from there, but then you can also, if you want, start at 4. That was the new era of Resident Evil when they changed things up. So you can start at 4 if you want to, or if you want, you can even go to the newest era of Resident Evil, how they did it, and you can start at 7. So it really depends on where you want to start out at and what era you want to go into. You have the old school Resident Evil with 0, you can go from there, or you can have Resident Evil 4 if you want to start like the mid-life refresh, or if you want to go to the completely newest school, that would be Resident Evil 7, So it really just depends on what type of style of game you want to play first, but I would pick one of those. Personally, I would pick one of those 3, 0, 4, or 7, if you want to like kind of jump into the series. But it just depends on the gameplay style, because they all play very differently. So it's hard to say where exactly you should start out, Just depends on what you want to play first and the style, Jill Sandwich, yeah, exactly. Jill Sandwich. Let's see here. I hope they also port Resident Evil Code Veronica. To be honest, guys, they're probably gonna port everything. If you guys want my honest opinion, let's go ahead and get into this, right? They're probably gonna port everything, guys. This is Portcom. This is Capcom. We know what Capcom does. Capcom ports games. So I would expect to see literally almost every single Resident Evil game on the Nintendo Switch at some point. Why not? The work's already done. They already have Resident Evil, the collections and all that on PS3, Xbox 360, PS4, Xbox One. Why not port those over to the Nintendo Switch? So it's gonna happen. It's just it's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when they actually decide to do it and how they're gonna bundle it and physical, not physical. Knowing Capcom might get a cartridge, then download code, it just depends on all that. They're probably just working all that out, but I wouldn't be surprised if they already have all those games already ready to go on the Switch and just waiting when they're going to be bringing them out, just because like I said, Capcom has a lot of port factories, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's not, like I said, I don't think it's a matter of if it's going to happen. It's just a matter of when it's going to happen. So yeah. Let's see here. Wave Symphony says, questions. Do you think it paves the way for Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil 2 Remake to come to Switch? I don't know about those two games. No. No. I don't think it paves the way for those games. But at the same time, I don't think it's a bad thing to event. I don't think it's like a bad thing, especially if those games do well, which they will. Resident Evil always does well on Nintendo systems. But yeah, I think more of those games coming over is just more of like time. You know what I'm saying? Like actually getting them to work properly and get the right team and just get the right port over, you know what I'm saying? Not rushing it. So I think that's really what it comes down to. Player says, is Veronica good? Yeah, Veronica's good. Yeah, Veronica's good. It's not bad. Did you ever like the RE movies? No, not really. Badge upgrade? Yeah, Velvety, badge upgrade is coming next month. So when it does happen, you'll definitely get that shout out and get that new badge. Yes, you are 1 month away, Velvety. So right in time for Black Friday and all that good stuff going down. Let's see here. Paid Enthusiast says, questions. Do you think Resident Evil 2 Remake will come to Switch? Okay, I just answered that. So yeah, I'm not sure. Jonas Erickson says, we discussed RE4 at a party earlier today. Remember that it didn't support pilot controls, aim up by pushing down and vice versa. Do we remember this correctly? Yeah, I don't think it does. I don't think it does. But I don't know why anybody would want pilot controls for a shooter. But yeah, I'm not sure if it does. It might with the HD remasters. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't remember. I'm going into like I don't know if somebody else can let me know. But yeah, that's weird to have pilot controls in a shooting game. But yeah, if you like that, I guess you have to adjust, right? Sal Vasquez says, what's up, OJ? Happy Friday, brother. I'm excited for Ari on the Switch. I have all 3 on the GameCube. Yeah, man, it's awesome. I'm stupid because I sold all those games on the GameCube that I had, and it made me mad. So yeah. Let's see. Yeah, guys, hit that like button. Shout out to Quantum L being the hype man there. Shout out to Quantum L actually getting a profile picture too after all this time. But yeah, shout outs. Guys, hit that like button. Let's see if we can get up to 100 likes plus. Life is Sad places. Have you played Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City? I have. That's the online game on the PS2, right? Yeah, I did play that back in the day, and it was a weird game. No. Operation Raccoon City. That was the PS3 game, huh? Yo, no, that was the PS3 game. Yes, I've played it. It was the online the online PS3 game. Yeah. PS3, Xbox 360. Yes, I have definitely played this. I've played the Resident Evil game that came out on the PS2 that was online. I forgot what it was called. And I've also played Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. Yeah, I didn't really like Operation Raccoon City that much, but I mean I played it. I thought it was, at the time, I thought it was okay, but I remember just dropping it really quickly. But yeah, I have played the game. It's really glitchy and weird, but hey, it is what it is. I think they were trying to go for like a Left 4 Dead type of vibe for it and completely failed. Like, that's when Left 4 Dead was like super popular. Like, Left 4 Dead was just doing so well, for such a long time. And I think they tried to emulate that whole Left 4 Dead type of feel for the game and just fell flat on their face, Resident Evil. Okay, Resident Evil Dead Aim. I've played Resident Evil Dead Aim. I've pretty much played almost every single Resident Evil game. I've actually beat Resident Evil Dead Aim. Now, Resident Evil Dead Aim, that was the light gun game for the PlayStation 2, where you can actually have 2 people play that game. Me and my friend Turtle, who was my best friend growing up as a kid, we would play that. We would switch off. So after like one chapter or one segment, I would use the gun and then he would use the controller. So it had like built-in co-op, you know what I'm saying? To where you can have one person use the controller and then one person use the gun. So that's what we did. That's what we did with Resident Evil Dead Aim. And it was super fun playing that way. I suggest anybody who hasn't played Resident Evil Dead Aim, if you can get your hands on a PS2 and Dead Aim and the gun for it, play with a friend. Play with a friend with the controller and the gun and see how much fun the game is. But yeah, we played that whole game, beat it. It was great. And that was pretty much the only game that me and my friend had in common growing up, me and my friend Turtle. Like, that was pretty much the only game that we would actually even play together. Otherwise, we would just have 2 TVs in his room, and I would just play my Nintendo games, and he would just play his PS2 games. But that was the game that we actually played a lot together, was Resident Evil Dead Aim. So yeah, it was good stuff. Good stuff. Let's see here. El Chupacabra says, "Plus, never really got into RE before. Definitely interested in trying out some of the RE games on the Switch." So, what RE games have you played? What RE games have you played? Just to ask. I also Konami would port the Silent Hill trilogy. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Let's see here. Dake Musetta says, "Hey man, it proves that along with people buy the Switch, these type of games will come to the Switch. It's feasible. I can't wait for play Resident Evil 4. Yeah, well, I think that this was it was going to happen regardless. But yeah, I mean, it pretty much shows that Capcom will port to any popular system for the most part. So yeah, it's pretty much long as Switch does good. That's how we can get more games in the system. So that's pretty much how you get more third-party support. Is my friend Turtle's name real name Franklin? No. No, it's not. Triforce J says, how about the Resident Evil Chronicles series? You play any? Yes, I played the Resident Evil Darkside Chronicles, yeah, I played those on the Wii. Those were light gun games as well, and I've played them, and I thought they were good. Actually, to be honest, Resident Evil Darkside Chronicles, that is the only actual re-release or I don't know I guess you can call it a remake. It's somewhat of a remake of Resident Evil 2. That's the only other time that you can play that game, Resident Evil 2. It's not like an official real remake because it's a light gun game, but it is Resident Evil 2. It's the story of Resident Evil 2, but with better graphics, with Leon and everything. So technically speaking, this would be the Resident Evil 2 remake is the 3rd release of the game, if you count Darkside Chronicles. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, good stuff. And that game was technically amazing. The graphics in that game were amazing for the Wii. Yeah, but I do like Darkside Chronicles. I do like Umbrella Chronicles, Darkside Chronicles. I do like those games. They're good. They're good like them games. For the time period, the time period that it was in, it was really good. It was really good. I had a lot of fun. Those came out when I was in college, and I played them in college with like you can play co-op. So me and my friend Jorge would play the games. So yeah, let's see here. I got 2 copies. Time for giveaway, maybe. Maybe. I do want to do some comparisons though for the PS4 and the Switch version. So I might not be able to give it away anytime soon. But maybe not. I might keep both of them. I'm also not sure about. I don't think I can give away. And actually, to be honest, I don't think I can give away review copies. To be honest, so I'm gonna go ahead and say no. So no, I'm not. No giveaway for the games. The review copies, I can't give those away. All right, so there are review copies that I've requested, so no, I can't give those away. There we go. Let's see here. I tried RE7. I didn't find it too interesting. Yeah, that's because I mean RE7. That's RE7. You need to go back and play RE4. Play RE4. Try that one out. Let's see here. Do any of the RE games connect with each other? They pretty much all connect with each other. In some way, shape, or form. Like when you play Resident Evil 4, like it'll tell you like Leon will go over the events of like what happened in Resident Evil 2 and stuff like that. Like, so yeah, they all are connected. Like when you go into Resident Evil 5, you'll find memos and stuff that happened with the previous Resident Evils, like the cases like with Leon and other stuff like that. So yeah, they're pretty much all connected or referenced in some way, shape, or form through files or something like that. It's very rare that they're not. But yeah, even like Resident Evil Revelations is like a time period in between like Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 5 or something like that. So I mean, but yeah, so a lot of them are connected in some ways, but not enough to the point where you need to like know everything. But yeah, it's definitely a continuing story with Resident Evil, which is also impressive that they've been able to do that and have it be coherent with it all together. So yeah. What's up, Skids? How's it going, man? Gucci Dolphin, what's up, Gucci Dolphin? How's it going, man? Let's see here. Soul News says, didn't RE0 take place 2 days before RE2, RE0, and RE2? I thought RE0 was a prequel. So I don't even remember, to be honest. Maybe not. Look it up on the internet. You can let me know, Solo News. Yeah, you can find the entire RE time. Yeah, so find the RE time online, then you guys let me know. I don't even remember. I played those games so long ago. Let's see. Paid Enthusiast says, Players, do you think it will be RE HD collection that comes to the Switch or just straight for ports? It'll be whatever. It'll be the one that they already redid in HD that's already been out. It'll be that one. So it'll be the ones that they've already done that are in HD. It'll just be those ones. It's not going to be like the blocky pixelated Resident Evil on the PS1. It's going to be the one that they already redid and released on the PS3, 360, PS4, Xbox One. It's going to be that. I don't know why anybody would think any otherwise. So yeah, it's going to be those. All right, so let's move on to the next topic here, guys. We've been on Resident Evil for a while. Let's go and move on to the next topic. We're going to talk about Vampyr. That's coming to Switch. Vampyr is an interesting game. It's from the same developers of Life is Strange, which they don't normally make any Switch games. But I'm not sure if they're the ones who are actually doing the port for this game. But they're the ones who developed it. And basically what this game is, it's an action RPG. Obviously, you play as a vampire in there, but it's a really like dark and gritty type of RPG. It's something that I never thought would come over to the Nintendo Switch. To be honest, when I first saw the game, it's Unreal Engine 4, so I mean, it's always a possibility, right? If a game is Unreal Engine 4, it's always a possibility to come over to the Nintendo Switch. But I just didn't think they'd take the time. I didn't know how the game sold. I didn't know if they were even interested in it. But yeah, it was actually came out in like their parent company or whatever, the financial reports, and they're like, oh yeah, this is coming over to the Switch, Vampyr. And I was like, really? Vampyr's coming over to the Switch? From what I understand, the game isn't super highly regarded. If you look at Metacritic, I think it's one of those, like, not love it or hate it games, but it's just like kind of like one of those meh, could have been better. You know what I'm saying? Could have been better, but not really, but kind of could have been better, you know? Let me look it up exactly where it's at. So yeah, right now it has a 70. On PC, it's a 72, 70. So it's one of those games to where I think it's a little bit polarizing. Let me look at the PS4 version. So the user score is 7.1. and the Metascore is 70 with 67 reviews. So the overall breakdown is positive 34, mixed 29, negative 4. The user reviews average is 43 positive, 24 mixed, 16 negative. So it's like, it's not a horrible game. People don't think it's horrible. It still has a 70, so it's not horrible, god awful, stay away no matter what. But there's definitely some issues here and there, potentially, what people have brought up. The highest score from the most notable website is PSX Extreme. They gave it an 85. Digitally downloaded gave it a 90. Other than that, it just got kind of average reviews. A lot of 70s, to be honest. A ton of 70s. So there you go. IGN gave it a 7 out of 10. So yeah, it's not a bad game, and it's not something that we should say, oh, well, screw this game. You know, I mean, this could be your favorite game if you look at the gameplay. Once it comes out on Switch, see how it runs, see how it is, and make your own decision whether you want to get it or not. I'll probably be picking it up just so I can kind of try it out because I'm interested in it, because like I said, I booted up just for a bit on PS4. Didn't really play it too much. I just had too much stuff going on. Just to kind of see how it is on Switch, I just want to see, because that game is pretty good graphically. It's not a bad looking game at all. It actually looks really nice graphically. And I want to see how they kind of convert that over to the Switch. What's up, KJ2399? How's it going, man? So yeah. So what do you guys think about Vampyr? There are some surprise so-called AAA third-party games that are coming to the Switch. It seems like the tides are turning. This isn't a AAA third-party game, just to let you know. It's not. I wouldn't call it that. I wouldn't call it that. I mean, in the sense that you're trying to call it that, I wouldn't call it that. It just has really good graphics. So yeah. So yeah, that's really what it comes down to. It just has that. But yeah, I can kind of see people, like Skiz says, I can kind of see people say, like, seeing this as like a really, cult favorite type of game, Like, it's like, oh my gosh, like, I can't believe, like, I can't believe, like, this game is so good. And then some people saying, like, oh man, this game's horrible, Like, but you're gonna have, like, those fans that really think, like, it's amazing. So yeah. So Vampyr is a nice surprise. I'm not that excited about it. Well, yeah, like I said, it's a nice surprise. I don't think anybody's really, like, super excited about it. I was just surprised that it was coming. But more games is always good. Like, that's what you want. You want more games. Let's see. The more of these types of games comes out, the more it's clear that only the card space is an issue for more games. It's not just card space. I think it's also, like I said, sometimes you have to get, like, people that can really make sure that they do a good job porting the game. So I think it's also availability of, like, certain studios and stuff. So it's not just card space, You said, glad I waited on this and started online. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true, Skiz, with, Bubsy. And some people really love that game. When I was a kid, I liked it. I don't know why. Maybe because it was my target demographic at the age that it came out, and it was a cat that was kind of, I mean, he can, like, kind of, like, soar like Knuckles at times and stuff. So I thought it was cool when I was a kid. I played it, and I was like, cool. You collect yarn and jump and fly or soar, like glide, and just you run. It's like Sonic, and I don't know. I thought it was okay. We rented it, and I played it, and I thought it was fun. I had fun as a kid. So going back, I don't think maybe it's a good game, but I rented it multiple times. I remember going back to the store to Video City and renting it again, and playing it and beating it. So yeah, there you go. Then you don't have to pay full price for any game. If it got your attention, that's fine. The fact that it's coming to the system is fine. I think the problem, and this is, like, hopefully this doesn't deviate too much, but I think the biggest problem with a lot of Nintendo Switch fans is that people say, oh, well, it's too expensive. Oh, this is horrible now. It's like, just wait. It's cool that the game is coming. You just gotta wait. And I know that's not what you're saying, K19. Exactly. But I think a lot of Switch fans are like, oh, well, the price. Oh, okay, well, it's over. Oh, well, it's dead. It's like, no, just you can wait for price drops. Like, if something's too expensive, just wait. You can wait for Vampyr. Vampyr will probably be $15 someday or something like that. It'll be super cheap, then you can just get it then. But it's the fact that the game is coming. The fact that the game is coming, and just let the price drops kick in, Let the price drops kick in. It'll be good. Let's see here. I was watching a walkthrough. Looks good. The gameplay looks good for a Western game. The gameplay looks fine. I think it's like some of the mission structure and all that. There's nothing wrong with the gameplay in Vampyr. I think the gameplay is fine, but there's just some other things with the game. But no, the game by itself, the gameplay is solid. From what I've seen, the gameplay is definitely solid. From what I've played, it doesn't look like it's a bad game at all. It's just there's some other things, I guess. Let's see here. No, hey, I just picked a game that I know that's part of a platformer genre. Oh no, it's cool if you hate. By the way, it's cool if you hate. Bubsy. It's cool if you hate the game. I can realize that the game is not good. Like if people say that the game is horrible, that's fine. Like I've seen more than enough Let's Plays and what people say about the game. Like I don't mind when people say like it's a crap game. You know, I bet it is. I just remember when I was a kid I played it and I liked it. I probably wouldn't like it too much now at this point. But I remember like SWAT Cats. You know, like I remember playing SWAT Cats as a kid and thinking it was an okay game. But SWAT Cats isn't a very good game though. You know, like if you play SWAT Cats on the Super Nintendo. But I was such a huge, me and my brother, we were such big SWAT Cats fans while we were kids. Well, I was a kid. My brother was a teenager. But anyway, kids, whatever you want to call it. Me and my brother, we would watch SWAT Cats all the time. Like I just got goosebumps thinking about SWAT Cats. You know what I'm saying? Because I really loved that show as a kid. I like really liked that show. So when we went to the game's not very good, but we played the heck out of it. We played the heck out of SWAT Cats, and I was like, oh, this is great, right? But it's just because we like the show, you know. But anyway. It's all good. Let's see here. Kipachi says the thing about it's very story driven with a lot of useless going through buildings and running around like Assassin's Creed game, but that's what people call AAA. I don't even know. AAA just gets thrown out there. I think if the graphics are good enough, it's called AAA. I think that's what it comes down to at this point with a lot of gamers today. Bubsy on the Genesis, yeah. So yeah, definitely. All right, guys. So that's Vampyr. It's coming out to the Switch sometime. We don't know exactly when. You fell for the trap too, Quantumel. Yeah. So yeah, that's that. So let's go to move on to the next topic here. We got Dreamcast games on the Nintendo Switch. So apparently, Sega is very close to getting Dreamcast games on the Nintendo Switch functioning properly, everything looking good. So that could be a big boost. I think that could be a big boost to the Nintendo Switch because think about having games like I think I saw like John from Spawn Wave. He was like, oh yeah, like Crazy Taxi. You know, he really wants Crazy Taxi. I know there's like a lot of Jet Grind Radio fans out there. What about Skies of Arcadia? That needs like we really need Skies of Arcadia on the Nintendo Switch. We really need Skies of Arcadia. We need a remake. We need a remaster. We need a port. Like I would love to go through Skies of Arcadia and just play the game and let people know about how awesome that game is. So like Skies of Arcadia. I mean, there's so many good Dreamcast games. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. They need to get the license back. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Think about that. I think that game. If they said Marvel vs. Capcom 2, $15 on Switch, it's over. It's over. So many people are gonna. That game's broken as hell with some of the things, but still, it'd be super fun to play. I actually still have the game on my PS3, so before they delisted it. So I mean, I think it would just be cool. I think it'd be just, I'd be completely down for Dreamcast games. So I want to know you guys' opinions, because I know you guys probably have a lot of thoughts on this. I'm not gonna spend too much time blabbering about it myself. What Dreamcast games do you want and why? Don't be lazy in my chat. Don't just say Skies of Arcadia. Don't just say whatever, Sonic Adventure 1. Give me a game that you really want and why. Just one game, one or two games that you want and why. You don't have to write a paragraph, but just give me which game you want and why you want that game. Let's see, Time Stalkers. It's got to be GameCube Skies. No, the thing about it is that it's not going to be the GameCube Skies because we're talking about emulation of Dreamcast here. So it's not going to be the GameCube Skies. It'd be the Dreamcast Skies. It would be the Dreamcast Skies. Let's see here. Solo News says, all I want is Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, Power Stone 1 and 2, Phantasy Star Online, and I'm good. Sonic Adventure, you know what the funny thing about Sonic Adventure is, man? I think those games are so overrated, but that's just my opinion. I think Sonic Adventure 2, I used to think of that game, it was so good. I remember going back and playing it, and I was like, man, Sonic Adventure 2 is not very good. Same thing with Sonic Adventure 1. I remember playing it back when I was younger, and I thought, oh, this is really good. And then playing it again, like when it re-released on, like, I think it was PS3, I bought like a big old Sonic bundle for like $15, like all those different Sonic games. I was like, man, this isn't very good. And I just stopped playing it. But at the same time, I know a lot of people really love Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, so shout out. I think they're gonna get it on there, right? You gotta have Sonic Adventure if if you're trying to play the game. Phantasy Star Online, that'd be great. I don't know how they'd make it work, but yeah, that'd be great. Power Stone, yes, I talked about Power Stone 1 and 2. Those would be fantastic. Those would sell really good. So yeah, that'd be really, really good. Let's see here. Quantum Bell says Phantasy Star episode 1 and 2, the first action RPG I put over 50 hours into and thoroughly enjoyed. Okay. I put like 1,000,000 hours into Secret of Mana when I was a kid, so that was the first action RPG that I really played and enjoyed and thought that was like, oh my gosh, this is the best thing ever, you know? Let's see, I want Capcom versus SNK half and Project Justice, Rival Schools. Oh, that's a good one. Let's see. Paul T says Elemental Gimmick Gear. It would be great. It's $80 game right now. Ooh, I've never even heard of that. Elemental Gimmick Gear. That sounds interesting. Mega Quino says, never played Dreamcast games before, so I want to try them if they come out on the Switch. Okay, yeah. The thing about Dreamcast is that it's in this weird spot, Dreamcast, of looking way better than an N64 or PS1 game, but then looking nowhere, not as good as GameCube, PS2, and Xbox. So it was kind of in a weird time slot because it came out a year before the PS2 did, and I think that was a problem because when Xbox, GameCube, and PS2 came out, man, it was like all systems go on those systems, and Dreamcast just kind of got like left behind. So the games look a little bit weird, but they're good. They're definitely good. It was good for the time. It was definitely good for the time. The system punched well above its actual power, you know? Definitely. Let's see here. Seaman needs to come back along with Panzer Dragoon. Yeah, but Panzer Dragoon, was there Panzer Dragoon on the Dreamcast? I don't think there was. Seaman, yeah, but I don't know about Panzer Dragoon. Was there? What's up, Vision? How's it going, my boy? Shout out to Leading to Vision. Sega Bass Fishing with Labo support. Hell yeah. Yo, K19, I used to play Sega Bass Fishing all the time, and I had the fishing rod for the Dreamcast. I was like, psh, me and my friends, me and my friend Turtle, we would play Sega Bass Fishing. We would play that. We'd be like, and it had like the force feedback. You'd be, oh man, dude, that was awesome. We used to always play Sega Bass Fishing. And also, my friend Turtle's dad, he would also play as well. He thought it was like crazy. Like he thought it was like sorcery, you know, because he was old school. He didn't grow up with this stuff, but he thought it was like crazy that we can go fishing in our room. And also, yeah, I remember playing Sega Bass Fishing a lot with Turtle. That's another game that we played together. Sega Bass Fishing. Oh, now that Turtles come back in my head, now I'm remembering a lot of the stuff that we played. We also played Tony Hawk Pro Skater a lot together as well. And we also played Bomberman a lot together as well. Bomberman Jetters too on the GameCube. So yeah, man, I absolutely love Sega Bass Fishing. I think that'd be great. Let's see. Dreamcast was awesome. Dreamcast was really good. It was good. All right, take it easy, Skiz. Have a good time, man. Catch you for the next one. Yeah, I know, a fishing game with HD Rumble. That's OP. Let's see here. Blue Bolt sells Soul Calibur, so we might see the other entry in the Soul Calibur series in the future. I don't think Soul Calibur. I don't think Blue Bolt. I don't think getting Soul Calibur on the Dreamcast on the Switch all of a sudden affects the other entries on the Switch. I don't think that doesn't affect it. I would say that has almost absolutely nothing to do with it. If Soul Calibur on the Dreamcast comes out on the Switch, that doesn't mean, oh, well, that means we got a chance at that. No, it just means Soul Calibur comes out on the Switch. That's all it means. That doesn't mean, like, if Soul Calibur, let's say Soul Calibur 6 comes out on the Switch, that doesn't mean the original Soul Calibur is coming to the, it's coming, or Soul Calibur 2 or Soul Calibur 3. That doesn't mean that yet. Now, when we start hearing some things, maybe, but I don't think it's like it's not like a domino effect or anything like that, man. So yeah. Sega Bass Fishing is great. Tony the Tiger, great. Let's see. T-Dude says, places, if Sega were to bring Sega Bass Fishing for the Switch, imagine it using Labo compatibility. I don't know if I even want Labo compatibility. Oh, actually, no, like the Labo fish. Yeah, that'd be cool. To be honest, I'd rather just have them make it would be cool if they just make like a new fishing rod. I don't know if I want to do Labo fishing rod, but I mean, it is what it is. Is what it is there. Virtual on Dreamcast? You mean Virtual Tennis? I used to play Virtual Tennis a lot on the Dreamcast. Tony Hawk Pro Skater? Yeah, that'd be cool. Any date for the Dreamcast games? No. Kid Ratata, if you watch my video, I think you would know that there is no date. They just said that they're close to getting Dreamcast games on there. So make sure you watch the videos as well, man. And you would have already known that. You wouldn't need to ask that question because my video that I made on it definitely said there's no date. They just said that we're close to getting it on there. We're close to getting the emulation. So yeah, no date on there. And they would have to actually give us games first before you say that there's a date. We don't even have any games that they've confirmed. So you need games first to confirm, and then you get a date. You don't confirm Dreamcast with no actual games that they're going to be. Like, there's no games that they've even said. So how are they going to confirm Dreamcast or confirm a date? That doesn't make sense. Paid Enthusiast says, players in Shenmue 2, the game defined how great the Dreamcast truly was, but Skies of Arcadia was a close second. I'm going to have to hard disagree with Shenmue 1 and Shenmue 2. Even back then when I tried out, I thought those games were, I mean, they were great for technically, like, for the technical aspect of them, but I'm not going to put them above Skies of Arcadia. But hey, it is what it is. I get it for people who do put Shenmue 2 over it because of what Shenmue 2 did back in the, like, the open world, the mini games, and all that. Like, I get it. I get why people would put it there, but I'm not one of those guys that do. I'm not a Shenmue is the greatest thing ever type of guy. So yeah. Let's see here. What's up, Bavan Mario? How's it going, man? Thanks for coming out to the stream. Just got here from work. Shout outs. Seems like everybody hates Labo. Everybody doesn't hate Labo. No, absolutely not. Crazy Taxi 1, Crazy Taxi 1, Crazy Taxi 2, pure arcade games, no story, all gameplay, ideal for quick gaming sessions on the go. Absolutely. I think Crazy Taxi would be good. I think it'd be good for the Switch. I think it'd be good. Jonas Erickson says, I can't remember too many Dreamcast games that I actually played except Skies of Arcadia. I played Code Veronica, though. It was the best version. Yeah, I love Code Veronica on the Dreamcast. It was really good. Well, I mean, it is what it is with Shenmue, guys. It is. There's people that absolutely love it, even still today. There's people that don't. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not going to sit here and argue, you know, back and forth with Shenmue. Unless, like, I'll sit here and argue Wolfenstein all day, but I'm not going to sit here and argue Shenmue. Like, I respect what Shenmue did for the Dreamcast. I respect what it did for, like, you know, those type of games. I don't respect Wolfenstein at all. I can argue about that game being horrible till forever, but that's just me. Like I said, that doesn't mean that the game actually is like a fact. It's just my opinion. I can argue my opinion on it all day. Not that it's a fact, because actually it's probably a good, like, taking my own personal bias out of there, Wolfenstein 2 is a good, it's a good game. I just hate it on the Switch. All right, see here. Let's see. I would go to Daytona and play Daytona on the Switch. There you go. If Dreamcast came, I'd probably try something. I think a lot of people would. NFL 2K needs to make a comeback. Freaking EA being a hater. Yeah, I hate EA's exclusive license with the NFL, but apparently the NFL is the one that wants to do that. So yeah. All right, take it easy, Kaido Master. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Thanks for coming out. Enjoy your Red Dead. Otto, that's a random question. We'll take random questions at the end. We're talking about Dreamcast games on the Nintendo Switch. So Otto, if you have, first of all, shout outs to Finland. Thank you so much. I appreciate you watching. I love International Essence. So thank you so much for watching and staying up late or really early in the morning to watch. But if you have a question on any Dreamcast stuff, let me know and I'll answer that question once we get into Q&A. We're almost there. Once we get into Q&A, I'll definitely answer your question. Jackpot says, if Dreamcast games do come, do you really think the chances are for Marvel vs. Capcom 2 actually coming? The license issues scare me, but that game is great. Yeah, it'd be tough because of the license issue. And then that's what I said when I first talked about it. I was like, they'd have to re-get the license for that because they don't have the license for it. So that it might be tough to bring that game back, right? Virtua Fighter 3. I never played Virtua Fighter 3. I played Virtua Fighter, I think on like the PS2. I think I played like on the Sega Saturn. I remember going to like the Player One mom and pop shop that we had here in my hometown, and I remember me and my friend playing Virtua Fighter like on the Sega Saturn or whatever, or Sega 32X, one of those things. I forgot what it was, but yeah, I remember playing that a lot and just like being blown away by like the graphics, you know. So yeah, like I always thought that it was funny. Like you have like the Sega Genesis, and then like you have like a Sega CD that plugs into a Sega. Like, you're just like making this freaking Transformers machine, you know. I always thought that was funny. So yeah, are we good with Sega Dreamcast stuff, or do you guys wanna move on to some other stuff here? One game I would love to see is Jet Set Radio. Yeah, everybody talks about Jet Set Radio. I think that would probably be one of the first games to come over because Sega actually did a poll of what games people want to see, and a lot of the games that you guys are saying were high up on the poll. How difficult would it be to take Phantasy Star online and put on the Switch? It would be difficult because the game's servers are no longer online, so it'd be difficult. So you'd have to make it into an offline game, like completely offline game, and maybe even make it like co-op with your friends instead. So that there's something that would take some time. So yeah. All right. So I think we're good with I think we're good with talking about this. So let's go ahead and get into random questions. We're in Q&A. I think we went over pretty much all of the cool Nintendo Switch news for the week. We do have another, just real quick, we'll do some bulletin points, guys. Burning Rangers, yeah, Burning Rangers would be good. That has one of the best theme songs ever. Ushido which is a level 5 canceled PSP game, is coming to Nintendo Switch. We also have, what else? We had the rumor of Super Smash Brothers. I already went over that a lot, so I didn't want to kind of rehash it, you know. But yeah, we had that rumor. So some shocking characters. You can check out my videos, of course, on all that stuff. We also had talk about Xenoblade Warriors potentially happening. So that was just like another side note type of thing. And that's pretty much it for this week, guys. That was pretty much it. There wasn't a ton of other stuff. A lot of stuff dropped today. Like, a lot of stuff dropped today, like the whole Vampyr and Resident Evil stuff. So a lot of that was today. And then, like, obviously today is, like, Red Dead Redemption Day. You know, a lot of people are playing Red Dead Redemption. And also My Hero as well. So shout outs there. I can't wait to, I'm gonna make some pizza. I'm gonna crack these bad boys open, and I might stream it tonight, might not. Might wait till tomorrow to stream it. Crack those bad boys open for you guys. Anyway. Let's see here. So random question. So I know, Otto, you said, do I like heavy metal music? When I was younger, high school playing football, yeah, because it'd get me pumped up. I'm no longer a football player. I'm retired. I'm a retired football player. So I don't really listen to a lot of heavy metal at this point, unless it's like in an anime or something like that. Or like a remix of a music, like a video game track. So not huge into heavy metal music, like normal like bands and stuff like that. But I don't listen to a lot of people like bands and normal music at all. I just listen to like a lot of like video game music, anime music, stuff like that. So yeah. No, I'm not gonna give my opinion on Etika. I don't really have an opinion on it, man. I mean, he's getting the help that he needs. I mean, there's people around him that know him. I don't know Etika. I'm hoping he's okay, praying that he's okay. But I mean, I'm not trying to talk about it, you know, like, because I don't really know him, you know. So I don't really know him like that. But I'm hoping that it's okay, like he's okay, and like, I think it goes to show you that, you know, I guess I'll talk whatever. I guess I'll talk about it a little bit. I think it goes to show you, not more so with Etika, but with like mental health. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really got to make sure that you take care of yourself. And you really got to make sure that you, you know, that you get the right help, that you seek that help out, because obviously there were some issues going on, you know, that kind of caused certain things. So I'm just hoping that he's getting the help that he needs and all that. But even with the success that he's had, you know what I'm saying? Like, and this still happened. I mean, making a lot of money off YouTube, you know, doing really well. I mean, you can post. I mean, he's getting 10,000 people plus watching live streams. I mean, he's making tons of money on YouTube. So. You know, even with that, it goes to show you that, you know, sometimes it's not all what it is, you know, out there. So I don't know. I also think maybe, you know, I'm not a psychiatrist or anything, but I also think that the type of channel that he has and the type of like the memes and just like the constant just stuff that his channel is just, I think that might kind of affect you, you know, when you're not in the best mood and like you have your fans doing crazy stuff all the time, you know. So it is what it is there, man. I don't know. I can't speak to it, but hopefully he's getting. I watched some of his ex-girlfriend, Alice Peak. I've watched some of the stuff that she put, but apparently he's okay. He's going to be okay. So there you go. There you go on that. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the next question. They should port some PSP JRPG games because okay, because those were good games. Okay, yeah, they were very good. Yeah, definitely, I agree. They should port some more PSP games. Kimpachi says, check out Nintendo Live video about the Link. This guy doesn't even work at the company, and they confirm that they're not working with Smash Ultimate at all. So I mean, whatever. It's a rumor anyway. It doesn't matter, man. I'm just ready to get the game, to be honest. I don't really care about debunking it more so than anything. It's a rumor. It's not. I don't care. At this point, I'm done caring. Let's see here. What games? You got to tag me, Blue Bolt, @PlayerEssence or #PlayerEssence. What games are you excited for that upcoming except for Smash? Well, I got My Hero. I'm excited for Diablo. I'm excited to play Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. So yeah. Let's see here. OJ did a video on this. Not sure about it. Did a video on what? I'm not sure if I'm into bullet hell shooters. Oh, but have you seen the trailer for Astral Breed on the Switch yet? I've seen the trailer. I'm not really too much into bullet hell shooters, but yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, money's kind of useless if your mind ain't right. Exactly. It's kind of, well, I mean, it's not completely useless because I mean you need to be able to live, obviously. But I see what you're trying to say. So I mean, it is what it is. I think he's getting the help that he needs. So he's got a lot of people that are there for him, obviously, and that love him, support him. So I think he'll be okay. At the end of the day, I think he'll be okay. But yeah, man, I mean, mental health is big. Mental health is big. You know, it's a big thing. You know, it's definitely a big thing. You know what I do to keep myself sane, guys? I mean, you know, I work out a lot. You know, I go to the gym a lot. Whenever I'm feeling, you know, kind of like something's like wrong because of like, you know, personal stuff that's been going on, because there's been a lot for me. I just go to the gym, get on the treadmill, work myself to near exhaustion, go lift weights, and then I always feel a lot better. So that's what I do whenever I'm feeling a little loopy in the head and stuff. I just go work out. I might even go buy myself. I'll go buy myself a Twix, or go buy myself like something. Like I said, I'm on a diet, but let's go buy myself some chocolate or some candy. Go buy some. Just walk to CVS, walk around the block, get some Skittles. It makes me feel good. There's times like, you know, I'm not feeling too good at night, and all it took was a bag of Skittles, and I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? Like all it took was something sweet, and I'm happy. And I turn on, you know, something, play a game, or just do whatever. So you just got to make sure that you take care of yourself mentally. You know. Yeah, no, I haven't met Etiquette. No, I haven't met Etiquette. I've talked to him, like, I've talked to him through, like, YouTube comments and stuff, like, messages, back when he was nowhere near as big as he is now. But I've talked to him before, back when his channel was way smaller. Am I excited for the Medieval remake trailer coming on Halloween? No, not really. Brennan S says, I finally got Torna today, and I'm enjoying it so far, but I'm disappointed at the performance in handheld. It's so jarring after playing docked. Do you play mostly handheld or docked? I've played handheld, and I didn't really see that the performance was that much worse. So, or it's so bad in portable mode. So yeah, I didn't really see that. In terms of the performance, I didn't really think that there was much of a difference. Especially, I think that there's also been comparisons, and they've done performance in like handheld compared to docked. But Xenoblade Chronicles, you have to remember, Xenoblade Chronicles is more of a console style of game. So, so play it if you're upset with the portable performance, just play it docked. Blue Bolt says, Players, what games are you excited for that upcoming? Oh, I already read that. What am I doing? Let's hear thoughts on the new Twitch announcements. Yeah, KG Reacts. That's a good question. Very good. If you follow me on Twitter, I've been really like hyped about the new Twitch announcements. TwitchCon is going on, right? So Twitch is going for YouTube live streaming's throat. Twitch is very good. I'm just a little torn because of their contracts with it. If they were allow me to multi-stream, I'd probably already be a full-time partner on Twitch. But they won't, and I need to slowly ease into Twitch, so I'm just an affiliate right now. So I can stream, like, if they let me do this, guys, like, let's say they let me do PE Cross Nintendo, and they let me do PE Live on YouTube, but then I can do everything else, like gameplay, PE podcast, and everything else on Twitch. I'd probably be a full-time partner on Twitch, but you have to have all live content on Twitch. Like all of your live content has to be exclusive to Twitch. So I'm just still an affiliate, but it's getting to the point to where there's so many upgrades, and like there might be if YouTube doesn't fix itself, you know, in 2019, if I don't start seeing what I'm supposed to be getting for like, you know, for like my stuff, definitely going to start moving a little bit more over to Twitch, and which we're already doing, but I'm definitely going to start maybe even putting together like a big plan, like a video saying, hey guys, live content's on Twitch, you know, going forward. So videos, edited videos still on YouTube, but live content, Twitch, you know, so yeah. But yeah, very good announcements for Twitch. Very good announcements. Let's see here. T-Dude says, Players, how would you feel if Bandai Namco were to send you a review copy of Dragon Ball FighterZ for the Switch? I wouldn't care if they did or not. That'd be fine. The game's already been out for a while now. I don't know if I need a review copy for it, but I didn't even request one, so I don't think it matters. Otto says, Questions, top 3 Dreamcast games for the Switch. Top 3 Dreamcast games that I'd want to come over to the Switch. Sure. Skies of Arcadia, Power Stone, and Skies of Arcadia, Power Stone franchise, and like Marvel vs. Capcom 2, or like one of the fighting games, like just something like that. That'd be cool. Those 3 would be good. Night walks help. Yeah, night walks are good. Well, I don't really like walking around at night and where I'm at, but yeah. What's my favorite console of all time? It's probably going to be the Switch. It's pretty much already there. Yeah, because I think Torna was getting Xenoblade Chronicles 2, getting Torna, getting Ys 8, getting all the games that we've gotten in this amount of time, getting the announcements for all the Final Fantasies. It's just overwhelming. Octopath Traveler, Mario Odyssey, you know what I'm saying? Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. That's my favorite Legend of Zelda game. Getting like just all the different Splatoon back before the cheaters kind of ruined it, but I guess it's getting a little bit more cleaned up. Splatoon 2 was great. Just a lot of unique, inventive games, a lot of great titles on the Switch. So yeah, it's pretty much Super Nintendo and Switch. They're like right, it's like a tie right now. But I mean, I think by next year, once Shin Megami Tensei 5 comes out, once Fire Emblem Three Houses will seal the deal. I'll pretty much just say once Fire Emblem Three Houses comes out, it's gonna be the Switch by a nice step. Will be my favorite system of all time once Fire Emblem Three Houses comes out. So yeah. What anime I've been watching currently? I haven't been really watching much currently. I've been working a lot and just like dealing with other stuff, personal life. So yeah, I haven't really been watching much anime. Been playing Starlink a lot in my free time. What are some words of wisdom to live by? Words of wisdom, to be honest, man, just be you. Don't worry about what other people think. Like, don't worry about what other people think. Don't worry about having a million different friends. Just be you. And be kind, be nice, do what you need to do. Take care of yourself. Do what you need to do to get better. You know what I'm saying? And just have that mentality. Every day I'm going to be better than the last day, and hopefully, it works out for you. Exercise. That's another thing. I know words of wisdom is exercise, and you'll start formulating your own words of wisdom in your head once you start exercising. Gets your brain going. So just my advice is take care of yourself. Take care of yourself in every single way, whether it's mentally and it's physically. Take care of yourself, because if you don't, there's gonna be problems. Let's see here. Edgar C says, "Players, good evening, bro. What Wii U ports would you like to have on the Nintendo Switch? Probably we having some ports next year. I think some Wii U ports I like to have: Tokyo Mirage Sessions and Xenoblade Chronicles X. Those would be like my two #1 ports." Scott E says, "Players, in your opinion, what are the chances of Chrono Trigger getting a remake/reboot on the Switch?" I would say that it's less than 50, but I don't think it's like a lost cause. So yeah. Let's see here. What is Shin Megami Tensei about? Shin Megami Tensei is about fusing demons and using them to fight with you against like an overarching evil. It's a turn-based RPG. Fusing demons together to make new demons that help you fight against evil. So yeah, that's pretty much what I would describe Shin Megami Tensei as. Old school turn-based or stylistic turn-based RPG, hardcore turn-based RPG, where you use demons to fuse together and fight against an evil. Sometimes you have your own path that you can go, like ways that you can pick, especially like with the newer Shin Megami Tensei games, like Shin Megami Tensei 4. So yeah. What is your best stream that you made? My best stream? I have no idea. Let's see here. I don't know what happened. You mean 90s Arcade Racer? I have no idea what happened to that game. Jackpot says, "Have you played Warframe? What is your opinion about these free-to-play games coming to Switch? Good or bad?" More games on the Switch is always good. Haven't played Warframe too much. Downloaded it on my PC. Played it a bit. But no. On my old... Actually, I think I played it on my old PC, on my laptop, back when I had that. So, yeah. Let's see here. Jonas Erickson says, "I heard Dragon Quest had its best US launch in a very long time, even though they didn't show up in the NPD top 10. Yeah, they're just outside of that. It makes me think that Dragon Quest isn't popular in the States. It makes you think it's the truth. Dragon Quest isn't popular outside of Japan. It's not. It's just not a super popular franchise. No, it's not even about thinking. It's the truth." Let's see here. T-Dude says, "What is the worst video game-based cartoon series? From my point of view, it's tied between Captain N and Sonic Boom." Yeah, I mean, Captain N's not very good. The Legend of Zelda show back in the day, that wasn't very good either. So, yeah. Any other questions, guys? We're at 1:25, so that's not really too much time. Even if it didn't launch in the same week as Spider-Man, Dragon Quest wasn't really going to be like a huge seller. It made its most dollar sales that it's ever made in the U.S. Dollar sales, just because of the game was $60. There's never been a Dragon Quest game that's launched in the West that's $60 flat out. The last time that we got a launch for Dragon Quest in the West, it was the DS, and that was a $40 game. Before that, it was the PS2, and those games were $50. So I don't think it'd be too hard to get its best US dollar sales launch. I mean, it's $60. Marilyn Monroe? Not really much, no, nothing. Well, excuse me, princess. Oh, man. Jackpot with the $4 or $5 donation, $4.99 through Super Chat. It says, because Robert's not here to blow up the chat with donations, here are some Friday night fun funds. Shout outs, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate the funds, homie. Appreciate that. Thank you. Robert has blown it. Robert, for those who don't know, Robert blew, dude, this whole week. He's in the weekly top ninja. You guys can see him right down. He blew up. He was doing all sorts of jutsus this week. So shout outs to the Viking Nation. But he's asleep, man. It's like 5 a.m. there or something like that. So yeah, he's asleep. But shout outs to Jackpot. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Dank Beam Setter says, players, do you think in 2019 the first party bundle games will include a custom designed Joy-Cons and dock? It could be, but I'm not really sure, to be honest. Resident Evil 3 remake? Maybe one of these days. Maybe one of these days. Any other questions? Any other questions, my boys? You guys got topics you want me to go over? Any other games that you want me to go over? Topics for the week? I'll be more than happy to stretch this thing out to 2 hours. But if nobody has any questions, then we can kind of stop it, and I can get some pizza in my stomach and maybe stream My Hero a little bit later tonight. So it's up to you guys. What you guys want? I'm here to please you guys. I'm here to serve you guys as my loyal viewers. So yeah, if you guys have any other topics that you want me to talk about, PS4, Xbox One, anything, let me know. Let me know. Okay, so we do have we got some new information coming out here. So apparently GameFly is listing Yoshi's Crafted World in North America for a release date in March 2019. So maybe it comes out, it might be a placeholder because it's the very end of the month. Then again, it might not be. So there you go. Katana Riku says, my room, Phantasy Star Universe. All right. Shout out to Katana Riku with the $2 donation. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. All right. So let's go ahead and if anybody else, though, if you're going to donate, use Streamlabs. Use streamer-friendly Streamlabs. Use streamer-friendly Streamlabs. But thank you. I appreciate that, Katana Riku. I really do. So let's go ahead and play some Phantasy Star. Phantasy Star, My Room. Fantasy. And Phantasy Star Universe. All right. My Room. There you go. Let me know if you guys can hear it good, okay? Is everything okay with the sound? Let me know. Let's see, Dank Room Center places. Do you think Red Dead Redemption 2 will win Game of the Year? I thought it was pretty much going to be a lock for God of War, but now after seeing the reviews, I think it has a chance. Yeah. All right, take it easy, Tyler. Definitely enjoy your Friday night with your wife. Maybe one of these days I can be married happily. Maybe one of these days, guys. One of these days. One of these days. But shout outs. Congrats. I don't know when you guys got married, but shout outs, man. Enjoy, and definitely take care of your wife, of course. I want a My Hero stream. Hyped. AF. Absolutely. Do I have a Dreamcast? I did have a Dreamcast. I gave it to my brother. What's my favorite game genre? RPGs. Mega Quintus' questions. The horror RPG from level 5 looks interesting. It does. Have I played Dynamite Cop on Dreamcast? No, I have not. What's your top pick for November and December? Top pick for November would probably be Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Top pick for December would be Smash Bros. Let's see here. Do you think? Yep. Terrence Jones, tag me at Player Essence. Tag me at Player Essence, guys. Auto, tag me at Player Essence if you want your questions answered. At Player Essence or hashtag Player Essence, guys. Otherwise, I can't. It's hard for me to see the questions. I'll answer Otto's though. Otto, would you like a Legend of Dragoon port to the Switch? Yeah, I've talked about that a lot. Where I like that. Absolutely. Terrence Jones says, do you think Microsoft will sell Platinum Xbox One after Taco Bell promotion? Probably not. Those are exclusive, right, to that. So let's get some soothing music. Shoutouts. I think Center says, oh, I already read that. T-Dude says, since IGN named Zelda Breath of the Wild as their #1 Switch game for fall 2018, for fall. What do you think about the best Switch game for fall 2018? The best Switch game, like overall, like Breath of the Wild came out last year. So I mean, I don't understand your question completely. Let's see here. Jay Davey says, questions, do you think Red Dead Redemption 2 is showing what to expect from next-gen consoles? I would say somewhat, yeah. KG Reacts. Pauly T with the dollar donation. Shoutouts to using Streamlabs. Streamlabs. Shimmy. My boy Pauly T. Dollar donation says, Ease 8, main Donna theme. Please and thank you. My Hero Hype. Shoutouts. Thank you so much, Pauly T. Appreciate that. And yeah, we'll get that right after this one is over. So yeah, shoutouts. Thank you. Let's see here. I thought you were married. I've never been married in my life. No. Digbeam Center says questions. What Gen 6 console game would you want to be ported to the Switch? Gen 6 console game? Is Skies of Arcadia included in that? So like Skies of Arcadia would be great, you know? Overall, my favorite game on the Switch is probably Torna, the Golden Country. Alright, so let me go ahead and get the next song in here. Main theme. All right, let's do it. All right. Here we go. Thank you, Pauly T. Appreciate that. Hopefully you enjoy the music. Let's see here. Quantum Bell says, are you going to stream Red Dead 2 on Twitch? And have you ever played any of the Red Dead games? I've played and beat every single Red Dead Revolver, Red Dead Redemption. I've played and beat every single Red Dead game. So yeah. I had a user who wants to remain anonymous give me the funds to play it since he'd like to watch me play it. So yeah, I will be getting. I'll probably go pick up the game tomorrow. I'm gonna buy it tonight. I'll go pick it up from Best Buy tomorrow morning because I'm gonna go see my mom. So I'll buy it tonight. Go pick it up tomorrow morning. Then I'll probably stream it. I'll probably do like a PE live, then I'll stream it right afterwards. So yeah. Any word on Breath of the Wild sequel? Behind the scenes rumblings? No. Paul T says, Parsons, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. But yeah, nothing on Breath of the Wild, guys. I don't know when they're gonna do anything with it, but I think they already said that they're already working on like another one. So there you go. Jonas Erickson with the $5 Streamlabs donation. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. With the Streamlabs shimmy. Thank you so much, man. Says thanks for the stream. Time to get some sleep. Absolutely, man. I know it's really late in Sweden, so thank you, Viking Nation. Let's go. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Really do appreciate your support, homie. And yeah, definitely get some sleep, man. Enjoy the weekend too. We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be back, so you can watch some PE live tomorrow morning or something like that, or Red Dead. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff. Let's see here. Let's see here. Thank you, Senator says, do you like 2018 year of games or 2017 year of games on all platforms? I've actually, because Smash Brothers is coming out this year, and I played Torna the Golden Country this year and Project Octopath. So because of those three games, I'm really gonna like Smash Brothers. So I think 2018 for me was a little bit better. But last year was really good. Mario Odyssey. You had you had Zelda. That was great. Mario Odyssey was great. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was great. Those were all Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle was great. There was a lot of great games. But this year, just because of all the third-party support, like back when I was playing Fortnite, Paladins, you look at Dragon Ball Fighters, you look at, like I said, like Shining Resonance, Reframe. There was just so many games. Ys 8, Lacrimosa of Dana. So many RPGs this year. Bayonetta 1 and Bayonetta 2, Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. There was the Street Fighter collection, if you're into that. There was all the Mega Man games, Mega Man 11. There was just like overall, when I'm looking at all the different games that came out this year compared to last year, definitely this year. Octopath Traveler was absolutely phenomenal. Torna was absolutely phenomenal. Smash Brothers is going to be great. I'm going to enjoy Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. So yeah. Diablo 3 is going to be great. Starlink is phenomenal. I'm actually liking Starlink more than I did Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, even though I can admit that Kingdom Battle is probably a better game. But for me personally, I'm loving Starlink more, playing it a lot more. So yeah, man. So for me, this year is a little bit better than last year, just because of the overall scope. Like, just way more third-party games that, like, RPGs. Really, to be honest, just way more RPGs. Because last year they really only had Xenoblade Chronicles 2 when it comes to, like, RPGs that I really, really liked. There was other RPGs, right? Like, there was Disgaea 5, that was great. You know, there was other RPGs, but this year had, like, multiple RPGs that I picked up this year and played, and it was, like, great. And Torn of the Golden Country is like my favorite game on Switch. So, and Smash Brothers is going to be the next favorite game on Switch. So for me, 2018. That's just me. Shout outs. Jonas Section definitely linked a discount code for some PE merch in the next 15 minutes. So if you're looking to get some PE merch, you can use that code right there, which is, it's a crazy long code, but you can use it and pick up some PE merch. We've got t-shirts, hoodies, all sorts of stuff. So yeah. Yeah, I don't think 2018 was a slow year people are trying to make it out to be. It's not. It had way more games than last year. In terms of first party and third party, this year had more games, but I think it was just more impactful games for last year, right? Because people are talking about, like, okay, well, Mario Odyssey. People are saying Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, Splatoon, ARMS, Mario plus Rabbids, Fire Emblem. You know, there was like Fire Emblem Warriors. There was like a lot of big games, but this year, I mean, for me, people just don't think Torna is as big as other last year's games, but I like Torna more than every game, with the exception of Breath of the Wild. I like Octopath more than I like Mario Odyssey, you know, but that's just because I like RPGs more. Not saying that it's a better game, but I just like RPGs more than I like platformers, so there's that. And then Smash Brothers I like more than all the games. You know, Smash Brothers is my favorite franchise, along with Fire Emblem. So for me, and Pokemon was my old favorite franchise. Like, Pokemon used to be my favorite franchise for Nintendo before Fire Emblem and before Xenoblade, you know. So Pokemon's coming out this year too, so I'm gonna be hyped for that. And like Diablo 3, I mean, LA Noire, Skyrim was great. I love Skyrim, LA Noire and all that, but Diablo 3 is a great game as well. So for me, you know, it's just this year was a little bit better for me personally, just because there's just more RPGs. Like Ys 8, Lacrimosa of Dana was really good. I still need to pick up Shining Resonance Refrain. Still need to get that game. Still need to Valkyria Chronicles 4. Let's talk about Valkyria Chronicles 4, right? That's like the sleeper hit people don't even talk about. Let's talk about Valkyria Chronicles 4. Dragon Ball Fighters. I mean, there was just so much this year. Fortnite Paladins. I mean, like, Hollow Knight was absolutely phenomenal. I think Hollow Knight's really good. Hollow Knight was really good. Really good for Hollow Knight. We got Ark Survival coming out. Got to wait and see how it does, but that game's coming out as well. So there's a lot of good stuff. And also, Dragon Marked for Death. People aren't talking about that game as much, but that game's still coming out this year too. So we got Dragon Marked for Death this year. So amazing stuff, man. Amazing stuff. But it's all good. Like, I'm fine with other people saying, like, last year was better. Like, it's cool. It's not like a big deal. It's like whatever, you know. Like, last year's games, this year's games, whatever. You know. Let's see here. Dead Cells. Yeah, Dead Cells came out this year too. Dead Cells is a good game as well. That's a really good indie game. It triggered me too. I just don't like rogue games, but I realize that Dead Cells is a really good game. It's really good on the Switch. It's just, I just don't like the rogue stuff, man. What do you think about a prequel for Breath of the Wild? Takes place 100 years prior, before Calamity Ganon took over. I want to see the pre-Calamity Hyrule. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd be down for that. T-Well. Shout outs to T-Well. We'll hit us with those katones, hitting us with those jutsus. Thank you so much, T-Well. I do appreciate the Twitch follow. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Fire Nation. Yeah, Valkyria Chronicles 4 is amazing. I'm just like, I heard that it might be getting a little bit of a discount, so I'm definitely gonna be picking it up. I definitely want to get Valkyria Chronicles 4 is really good. Like, that game is really good. I think it's better than Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, but that's just personally me. But like, this year, like I said, with Octopath, with Torna, with Smash Brothers, with Pokemon, with Ys 8 Lacrimosa of Dana, which I really like, and I need to get back to that game. But that game's really good. There's just so much RPG love, so many big RPG love, you know. And Diablo 3, another big RPG that's coming out. I mean, it's just, this year just had way too many RPGs, like good ones that I really like, you know. So yeah, for me, this year's a little bit better, but whatever. It's not a big deal. Whatever, you know. Yeah, there's also Final Fantasy games coming out this year too. I mean, we got World of Final Fantasy, which that's another really good game. You know, World of Final Fantasy is coming out this year. The Chocobo game, and then also Pocket Edition. So got some Final Fantasy love this year as well. 2019 has you know what, to be honest, it's not even just about with AC. I know you were just joking, or somewhat, KAG. I know you really like Animal Crossing, but I think that 2019 actually has a chance to be better than 2018 and 2017, because next year in 2019, we're getting Fire Emblem Three Houses. I mean, it's just plain and simple. We're getting Fire Emblem Three Houses. We're getting Luigi's Mansion. We're getting Animal Crossing. Those are 3 really good games. On top of that, we're getting Yoshi's, right? We're getting Yoshi's Crafted World. We're also getting, there's just a lot of games coming out next year, man. We're getting all the Final Fantasies, you know, or not all of them, but we're getting a lot of Final Fantasy games next year. We're getting Resident Evil games next year. I mean, next year has a chance, man. It has a chance to definitely be better. It has a chance. Let's see here. Shining Resonance is a good game, but not a great game, but not great or amazing, but it's worth it to have it on Switch. Well, that's your opinion. I mean, if you talk to Sean Diamond will tell you that Shining Resonance Refrain is like the greatest thing ever. So that's your opinion. So yeah. Let's see here. What happened to the room update and laptop live stream setup update? I don't know what you talk about that. Dinkman, you've been here for almost all my streams, and I said that we're going to be doing a laptop Black Friday. I already said that multiple times. So it's not Black Friday yet. We're still in October. And I never said room up. I've already told you guys that my room, this is it. This is just my room. I mean, it's just a production room that I do my videos in. You know, there's not much to it. It's just, this is my room. It's not much. So yeah, but I already said multiple times that the laptop is Black Friday when the good deals go. So, and you've been here. I don't know. I don't know what's, if you were there when I talked about my laptop, then you know good and well that I said Black Friday. So yeah. KG reacts as places possibly Metroid and Bayonetta. Absolutely, Metroid and Bayonetta as well. Those are probably coming out 2019 too. So yeah, Metroid, Bayonetta, Animal Crossing, Luigi's Mansion, you know, Fire Emblem. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of firepower. Yoshi, that's a lot of firepower, man. And all the Final Fantasy games, all those Final Fantasies coming out, definitely. So yeah. Anything else, guys? Anything else? We're at 1:43. I kind of want to round it off at 2 hours. 2 hours is always good for the podcast. So, so yeah. Oh yeah, how could I forget Damon? Yes, how can I forget Damon X Machina? How can I So how can I forget that? Yeah. How can I forget? Is it X or Cross? One of those two. X, Cross. How can I forget that? That's gonna be a really good game. Rip the wallet. Let's see here. Big Aquino says Fire Emblem Three Houses will be my first Fire Emblem game, so I'm excited. Yeah, it's Fire Emblem Three Houses looks absolutely stunning. Like I'm hyped for Fire Emblem Three Houses. Let's see here. Is Resonance of Fate, aka End of Eternity, still coming? Wait a minute, you're confusing games. End of Eternity. That is. That is an art. What game is? I don't know what you're talking about. End of Eternity? I don't know what you're talking about there. Resonance of Fate. That's a game that's already out on the PS4. Resonance of Fate. Yeah, that game's already out on the PS4. That's this game. That's this game. This game's already out on the PS4. You can buy it now. The 4K edition? Yeah, that's already out. Or you can buy it on PS3 or 360. Let's see here. Player says, how's the online play for Fire Emblem? Which Fire Emblem game? Fire Emblem Fates? Is that what you're talking about? It's alright. I don't really play it too much though. Good thing I had to help you out. Help me out with what? Oh yeah, with the other things? Oh yeah, yes, that definitely. Damon, yeah. We need an Animal Essence channel. We don't need that. That is ridiculous. Let's see here. Quantum L says, places, how did you get a chance to see any of the Anthem gameplay demo this afternoon? If so, what do you think of the Storm Javelin gameplay? I don't care about Anthem. J2 Blue says, places, with next year being so packed for Switch 2019, do you think there'll be a chance that some might slip out of that year? Probably not. They'll probably all make it that year, to be honest. Because we named like what, 7 games? I mean, Nintendo published well more than 7 games this year, and well more than 7 games the year before. So No, I don't think any of them will really slip, to be honest. Kenpachi? No, there's no Switch version. It's just PS4. It's just PS4. If it came to Switch, I would have definitely made it. If it was coming to Switch, I would have definitely made a video on it. But no, there's nothing on it right now. Coming to Switch. Make sure you tag me at Player Essence, guys. But I'll answer this question. Take Your Heart says, OJ, who's your favorite Final Fantasy character? Mine is Zack. Fair. My favorite Final Fantasy character, it's probably like Cloud or Lightning. One of those two. Cloud and Lightning. What games did you predict or hope they announce are working on in 2019? Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger, Skies of Arcadia. Oh, I thought you said Animal Essence, like Animal Crossing, but like Animal Essence. Oh, Anime Essence channel? No, I'm not that passionate about anime enough to do an anime channel. Boss Shops this person. What do you think is going to be the best announced game coming to the Switch, and what do you think is going to be the most slept on, but actually find out to be heat like Octopath? All right. So best. What do you think is going to be the best announced game coming to Switch? Well, I'm not gonna answer that. I'm just not gonna answer that because then no, I can't answer that. No, I can't answer that. I'm not gonna answer that question. No, but thank you for the question, Boss Chop. That's gonna give away some stuff because there's some like oh. There's a nosebleed. You know, there's a couple of nosebleeds that I know of, and I ain't trying to sit here and slip up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good. Oh man, I'm good. KJ2399 says, wouldn't it be insane to have a major first party game for almost every month of the year? Yeah, Nintendo's done it before. Like 2017 was almost like that, just because it launched in March. So yeah, it'd be kind of cool, man. Teasing Essence, Leak Essence. Colin Mitchell says, for instance, wait, you know some insider Scoopy Snoop? Is that what you're saying? Scoopy Snoop? I don't know how long you've been following this channel, but if you know, you know me, man. I got some stuff here and there, but I mean, I ain't trying to reveal anything yet. I'm not trying to reveal anything at all. But I will say that I'm the first person who reported on Splatoon coming to the Nintendo Switch, by the way. I'm also the first person who reported that Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle will be using the Snowdrop engine. So yeah, I also reported that too. Mega Queen says, OJ, I forgot, but which Tales series is coming to the Switch? Which Tales series? Tales of Vesperia, which is the Xbox or the original Xbox 360 game, but it's coming with a bunch of the extras in like the Japan only PS3 version or something like that. T says, one final thing. Did you know that today is the first anniversary of Super Mario Odyssey? Yes, T-Dude. I know. I know. I'm very aware of that. That's just something that's on Twitter. I know. Yes, I'm very aware of it. Yes, it's the anniversary of Super Mario Odyssey. Let's see here. Any other questions, guys? Yeah, I did know about Doom coming to Switch. You're right, I did. And Wolfenstein. But Doom, I knew because what I did with Doom is before the live stream, before the Nintendo Direct, I put a picture of the Doom, like the skull, the skeleton, you know, Hell Doom guy. I put a blurred out picture behind as like my thumbnail, you know, with the Nintendo Direct stuff. But I covered it up to where you couldn't really tell too much. But then I moved it once after it was revealed. I moved it and said, "What do you guys think this picture is?" And then I unblurred it, and it was the Doom dude. So there you go. Players, it's Mother 4. Yeah, Mother 4. That's what we need, man. J2 Blue says, players, since you knew that. Okay, I already read that. Quantum says, Star Fox Grand Prix is supposed to be coming next year. I don't know if it's supposed to be coming next year. Do you think Starlink will have an influence on the gameplay? No. Of Star Fox Grand Prix? No. No, I don't think so at all. Katana Riku says, for instance, Shin Megami Tensei or Persona, which series do I like more overall? I literally like them equally. OJ, do you know when Origami is dropping? No, I don't think so. I know I did a video on it. I've done 2 videos on it, I think. Let me double check. Origami. It's supposed to launch between October 28th and February 2019. So it's coming out. I think the official would be winter. It's coming out this winter. So yeah. But yeah, to get back to Katana Riku's question, I literally like Persona and Shin Megami Tensei almost like pretty much equally. If you want to know like my favorite game out of the series, it's Persona 5. But that's just because it's the latest game to come out. You know what I'm saying? With HD and all that stuff. So once Shin Megami Tensei 5 comes out, we'll see how much I like that one. But, you know, it could be equally as much as Persona or it could be more or less. I'm not really sure. But I literally like them equally. Nelson Tetsudo Yatsu says, I'm dying to know what this secret fanboy writing gaming news is. Just get your, all I gotta say, guys, is if you're a Nintendo fan, get your shields ready. Get your flame shields ready. Get your battle armor ready. Just it's gonna be something, man. it's yeah. Yeah, it's something. It's something. I'm not gonna give any release windows or anything like that, guys. It's something. It's definitely something. I'm not sure if I'll be ready. Might have to build my own fort to be ready for it, baby. Let's go. Let's see. Katana Riku says, I like Persona 4 G, okay, the most, but I'm still getting through Persona 5. And whoa, all I can say is LOL. I'm thinking Shin Megami Tensei 5 will possibly be the craziest game of the series. Maybe. Get your shields ready. Get your Fire Emblem shields ready. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So shoutouts. Terrence Jones says, Parsons, do you think we'll get Tomb Raider on the Switch? I don't know. What do you think? Let me ask you a question. What do you think? Do you think we'll get Tomb Raider on the Switch? I want to know what you think. I want to know what you think, my boy. J2 Blue has a good question. Says, Parsons, what are your chances? What are the chances of getting Pokken 2? Very high. I think Pokken 2 is already being worked on, to be honest. I think they're already working. The last DLC pack was the last one. I don't think there's been any updates recently. I think they're done updating the game. I think Pokken 2 is going to be announced next year. Maybe it comes out next year, maybe it doesn't. But I think Pokken 2 is going to be a thing, and I think it's going to be a way more hype than Pokken 1. I think it's going to be super hype because Pokken Tournament Deluxe, is that what it's called? Yeah, Pokken Tournament Deluxe. Pokken Tournament Deluxe sold better than the Wii U version. It's actually still selling pretty well. That game is doing very well. Well over 1 million units. They sold it for $60. Like they made some good money on that. It's a port of the Wii U version at $60, and they sold over 1 million copies. That's good. That's good stuff. You know, for them at least. So yeah, I think Pokken Tournament 2 is coming, and I think it's gonna be like I think it's gonna have like 40 Pokemon in there. Like I think it's gonna be super hype. I think it's gonna be it's gonna have a great story. Like I think they're gonna invest into the game. Like it's gonna be super slick. I think it's going to have good amount of Pokemon, like 30 something to 40 characters. I think they're going to invest to make it because I think Pokken Tournament was somewhat of a budget type of fighting game. I don't think it was very expensive to make. That's just my own personal opinion. And I think that they're really going to make it like a Switch game, you know. So I'm excited to see what comes next from Pokken because I really like Pokken Tournament and I really like Pokken Tournament Deluxe on the Switch. I really like both games. The same game, but anyway, I really like what they're doing with it. It has a lot of potential for that franchise, and I think if they really go out with the Pokemon, if they really make a good single player, because the single player in the game is kind of garbage, and kind of capitalize on what they did with Pokken Tournament Deluxe on the Switch, you're gonna get yourself a really good fighting game franchise. So there you go. Let's see here. Do I think ARMS will get a sequel in the form of legs? No. I think that's it, right? I'll answer questions for 5 more minutes, guys. We'll round this off right at 2 hours. Right at 2 hours. Right at 2 hours. Round this one off. Thank you, says, do you think Nintendo would allow YouTube, Netflix, and Twitch to come to Switch? Yeah, I think so. Those were all on Wii U, except for Twitch. YouTube and Netflix were, so I think eventually they'll get it. Yep. Any other questions, homies? Or are you guys all questioned out for the night? Let's see. Can we play Pokken Tournament in the next PE Ultimate? I don't know about the next one, but I mean, definitely we can consider it. Yeah. Jimmy Jim says, I got here late. You got here really late. You got here 2 hours after we started. He says, I'm excited for Vampyr. Thanks for the news. Oh, no problem. Thanks for being here. And thanks for watching why not also stream on Twitter? Twitter. I thought you said Twitch. Twitter. I have not looked into Twitter streaming. I've not looked into it. Do you got any info on Metroid Prime Trilogy Remaster for the Switch? I don't know. What do you think, Boss Shop? Do you think that I have info for that game? What do you think? I'm going to ask you that question. Terrence Jones says, given the fever pitch to get other Square Enix games on the Switch, maybe. Interesting. Maybe not. We'll have to wait and see, right? Tanariku says, person's last question from me. What's your favorite Nintendo franchise? Yeah, favorite Nintendo franchise is Smash Brothers, Xenoblade, and Fire Emblem. Those 3. J2 Blue says, person's, are you doing PE Ultimate tomorrow on Twitch? Yeah, probably. Yeah. Let's see. Dank Beam Center says, but I will have a video on YouTube saying, hey, PE Ultimate is going down on Twitch. Like, if you want to watch, it's right here, you know. Player says, will you play Squad Strike mode in Smash Ultimate with the PE podcast? With the PE podcast? No. With the PE, with the Elite Ninja, with Discord and all that? Yeah. If it's online, if there's even, I don't know if that mode has online. So yeah. T-Dude says, thanks so much for sharing the Vampyr and Resident Evil hype news. 2019 is going to be Nintendo and third parties' best year on the Switch? Probably. Blue Bolt says, persons, do you think there's a chance of Switch getting Tokyo Mirage Sessions a port? There's always a chance, but I don't know if it'll happen. Like, I'm not 100% sure or anything like that. Let's see here. Do you get a decent return from bits from Twitch? My Twitch channel just isn't big enough, but, I mean, yeah, I get some, but, like, I'm trying to do more Twitch streaming. But Twitch definitely for live streaming can be better for the channel overall because people have Twitch Prime. And Twitch Prime gives you a sub, you know what I'm saying? So I'm an affiliate, so I actually make less. Twitch Prime, I actually make less money than being a YouTube member. Like, I get a little bit more of a cut from being a YouTube, just being honest here, guys. I get a little bit more of a cut from YouTube and you guys being a member here than Twitch because I'm just an affiliate. And with Twitch affiliate, they give you half of the $5. So I get $2.50, whereas here I think I get $3.50. Bits is just bits. People don't. I don't stream enough to even see the difference with bits, but I know bits can be a thing because you can get them from ads. So that's a thing. There's always potential for bits. I think if I streamed more on Twitch, I can definitely. And a lot of people that still support the channel they'll still support that. You'll still see the Toby Blaster. It's gonna be just like normally, but I think Twitch has just more potential. Just more potential because of Twitch Prime. So yeah, that's the big thing there. So yeah. What's up, Random Crazy Gamer? Thanks for coming back. Will you stream your next Horizon Zero Dawn gameplay on Twitch soon? I don't know about soon, but I definitely need to get back into Horizon Zero Dawn. I don't know about soon though. But I need to stream that again. Streaming from the PlayStation 4 is just kind of a hassle at times, but it is what it is. I'm all done. T-Dude says, all right, you're all good. You got all the questions out of your system? Good. Good. I'm glad I can answer questions for you guys for, I think we answered questions for 45 minutes. Talk about that. Your boy does Q&As. I love you guys though, man. I'll do anything. I'll do almost anything for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. All right, so we got McShill time, guys. We're gonna end it off with favorite video game character, probably Lucina. Lucina's chic. All right, guys. So we're gonna end it off with just a tad bit of McShilling. So guys, all right. So we got a Nintendo Switch giveaway going down. Nintendo Switch giveaway going down. Let me show you guys that. Okay, so basically, if you're new to the channel, or if you don't know, we are giving away Nintendo Switch on November 9th. So in about 2 weeks, we will be giving away a Nintendo Switch. We will be giving away a Nintendo Switch in about 2 weeks. So I will link that. Jeremy, you missed the stream. Yeah, we stream usually around 5 p.m. PT. That is 8 p.m. Eastern time. So just make sure you hit the bell notification so you get notifications on there as well. New record. That's not the new record. There's been I did a Q&A one time for 2 hours. I did a Q&A. All right. So let's see. So there's that. So another thing, guys, if you do want to get in on the action for PE Ultimate, which is how you play games against me and also the community and also exclusive Discord that we do have, you can join up. It's a lot easier. I am partnered up with YouTube to do that, so you can join up and get exclusive benefits and access to all sorts of stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my channel here. It's really easy to do so. There's a join button right there below you guys on the viewer. There's also a join button right here, and it gets you emotes, and it gets you cool stuff. It gets you emotes to use in the chat. Also, it gets you basically, you know, loyalty badges as well, and it also gets you access to PE Ultimate and the private Discord too, so you can conversate with the community and all of that good stuff. So if you guys want to get in on tomorrow's PE arena, whatever we play, I'm not sure what we're gonna play, but we're probably gonna play something tomorrow. You can definitely do so. Sign up for that. And that's pretty much it. I don't think I have any other mixed shilling to do. Sunday, we're also going to be doing Sunday shilling where I go over Patreon and other stuff like that for people who are new, and also answer questions and all sorts of stuff like that. So thank you to everybody who's joined up. Thank you to everybody who donated. Thank you to everybody who watched tonight. Thank you to everybody who submitted questions. Thank you to everybody who was just chilling back and watching. Thank you to everything for the comments. I really do appreciate each and every single one of you guys. That's why I always say hi and make sure that I talk to you guys, and I do this because I love it, and I love you guys dearly. Sorry, seriously, honestly, I love all of you guys dearly. You guys are helping me get through a very, 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 very rough stretch in my life. This is as bad as it's been probably since 2013. It's not very good. Personally, for the channel wise, everything's going great. You guys are amazing, but personally, I'm a bit crushed, to be honest. I'm crushed. I'm a bit demoralized. But you guys are really helping me keep my spirits up and everything, and keep sane and keep everything. I'm okay. So thank you guys so much for everything. Thank you for everything that you guys do. The fact that I can have 100 viewers on a Friday night when you guys probably want to play games is amazing, because everybody's playing games. That's why I don't get as many viewers on Friday nights, because everyone's playing games and stuff. But thank you. The fact that I can even have 100 people watch my live streams, this is a blessing. This is just, I remember 2 years ago or a year and a half ago, we had 12 people in here for Player Essence Cross Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? On a Friday night, or we had 25 people in here. The fact that we can have 100 people in here, and the fact that people will even donate even as low as $1, even donate anything, that people will join up. We have hundreds of members between Patreon and between this. It's just, I can't thank you guys enough. You guys are the best. Seriously, honestly, I love every single one of you guys. So thank you so much. I do appreciate everything, and we will be back. We will be back for more. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream My Hero tonight. I might just play it and kind of get acquainted to the game, and then maybe stream it for you guys tomorrow. I'm not really sure, or Sunday. I'm not really sure when we'll stream it. I might just capture some gameplay and release a gameplay, like a short gameplay video, like a Let's Play My Hero. So yeah, I might just do that. Not really sure what we'll do yet, but we're definitely gonna get into some My Hero. We're definitely gonna get. I just didn't think I was gonna get it today, so I have to change my plans up. You know, I honestly I thought I had to go and buy it. You know, so anyway, awesome stuff there. So thank you guys so much, really. Thank you. I do appreciate all of you guys. Hit that like button before you go. Definitely hit that like button before you guys go. Let them know. Show YouTube that you like the stuff in there. Brian's philosophy. I'm hanging in there, man. I'm good. I'm good. I'm hopefully by the end of this year, man, I'll be good. Past December, I'll be good. I'll be good. But I mean, I'm really, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's not a good situation. But at the same time, like, you guys are helping me get through it. You guys are keeping me happy, at least, you know, and you guys are watching the streams. Like I said, the fact that we can have 100 people here or near that, pretty much every stream, just makes me so happy. It makes me more happier than anybody can even imagine, because you know, like I said a year ago, things weren't looking too good, Chief. You know, so thank you guys so much for everything. Thank you. So Avedon will be on in a minute. Okay. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and let's see if we can raid somebody. Then Avedon's gonna be on in a bit. You said, so he's not on right now though. All right, yeah, he's not on right now. So let me find. I'll link his channel. So he's gonna be on in a bit. You guys, if you guys want to watch some more content for tonight, head over to Avedon. Head over to Avedon's channel. He's gonna have his podcast, the Chillcast. So he's gonna have a group of people on for tonight. So head over to his channel, check it out. He does some good content. Just linked it. Make sure you guys subscribe. You're calling me out. All right, man. Good luck, Jeremy. Good luck. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Sorry, 10th Gen. I'm sorry, man. Sorry. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. You better stream it. Stream what? Stream what? My Hero? We'll see. I don't know. I'm just like I said, guys. I've had a crush today. This week was a crushing blow to me. Crushing blow this week. But you know what? You just got to keep going. Just got to keep fighting, man. Keep fighting. I'm fighting back. So hopefully everything will be good by the end of the year. But I don't know. I'm just feeling kind of I don't feel like I'm good. You know, I'm good for the night. I'm good with my content. And I just kind of want to relax, eat some pizza. You know, and maybe play a little bit of My Hero. Just, you know, just kind of relax and chill. Maybe, I don't know, catch a low tier God stream, catch Avedon. I'm going to watch this podcast coming up pretty soon here. So I think I'm kind of, you know, my mind's all over the place this week. You know, I just want to kind of just cool down and watch some other content creators and, you know, stop making content for right now, you know, and then tomorrow I'll get right back to it for you guys, right? So yeah. You got bits, you'll donate. All right, cool. Yeah, the live streams are active now. It's good. It's always good. You guys, man, you guys mean so much to me. Honestly, you guys do. I know I've said that already a million times, but I can't stress enough how much you guys mean to me in this time in my life, man. I really can't stress. Hopefully I don't sound too emo for you guys, but it is what it is, right? All right, thanks, Party Man. I appreciate that. Definitely. Thank you, Party Man. But anyway, all right, guys, we're going to wrap it up for this one. Appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate everything you guys do, and we'll see you guys later. See you guys later. PE Live tomorrow. Probably PE Ultimate. We'll do something. We'll have fun. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.